started. I'm gonna post down the.
Does everyone have darts in their guns?
Oh, that's a good
darts
question.
In their guns.
I have a gun.
Darts in their guns. Even I told a pun pre-stream tonight, so I think the energy is in the air.
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
Of all of the ones, this was one of them.
This was one of those days. Yes.
So I'm happy to say that the first annual Summerween party went well.
I'm glad.
If calendars are to be believed, the 22nd will be on a Sunday next year.
Oh.
So just putting it out there.
Pre-socializing before D&D.
Location TBD, because by this time next year, I don't know where I'll be living.
That's fair. That's fair. Welcome, Internet. I don't know if anyone's actually
Internet.
here. Possibly Folksard or Wolfman?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Viewers.
There's like 2 or 3 people I can count on to watch in the first
They're
minute.
usually, like right here. Possibly.
Oh,
maybe.
Actually, I have a new viewer. I don't know if any of you have met them, but they were saying that they're like, oh yeah, man, let me know when you're on. And I was like, you could just follow our stream and you get stream alerts. I might text him anyway, though.
That's cool.
No, because he said he wanted to check it out.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, welcome back to Kingdom of Steam.
Dungeons and Dragons.
On
a train.
On the rails.
But not at all currently.
But off the rails.
But not. It's always off the rails with this group.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think about the recap, and I literally mind blank. Only donut.
Rolls and Yolaman had just tried an attempted surveillance mission at the warehouse. That was that was the last thing I remember happening. Our
intrepid explorers, if you will, that's just fun to say. They had been spending a little time in the sewers. They successfully vanquished the shaman and the other fishmen doing some kind of mysterious ritual that they think might have more parts to it happening elsewhere, possibly ?
And when they arrived at the surface again, they have lost their friend and
Fuzzy, who was
coworker.
supposed to be keeping watch, is gone.
Yeah.
But what's not gone yet at that moment was the possible, the most definitely infernal engine type business going on. They were packing up, and your group decided to give them a good old cheeky follow, and you followed them to a working space where they unloaded a large amount of the crates and stuff that they brought to the show, and then weirdly enough the gnome took some things out of the workshop.
Gnome assistant.
The sling gnome.
The one,
she's
the
got a broken
arm gnome.
The broken armed gnome came back out with some new stuff and went to a second location that you followed them to. They went in, and you tried to spy, and
you got a firebolt.
You got a firebolt
shot at
smack dab right in the middle of your
a window that was opening.
Sweet little
Raven.
imp
Who
named
has never done anything wrong in their entire life, despite the fact that they grew up in hell. Wait a second.
They're fine.
Yeah,
They're sweet and innocent.
Press X to doubt. Yeah.
But they luckily are, immune to fire, so that didn't make them go poof.
Yeah, because we were doing the math. Like, that could have been...
That would have been pretty bad, yeah. And so everybody turned around, ran, not tail through your legs, but like, we should not do this now.
Strategic retreat.
And they returned to the train station / hotel, and I think
where
that's
the
about
amenities are on the house. For
you guys had
Lord Quinn.
Had a shower. You guys went to your hotel rooms. Yeoman left a report for Quinn, and you guys had a long rest.
And did the player actually write a report? Did Chris actually text you something?
He did message us something.
He did message you something? That's cool.
It wasn't like a detailed report. It was
but it was still
he
like
reports all the stuff that happened. plus this and that and the
That's
other.
no,
that kind of
that's
thing,
fair.
right?
That's
Like, yeah.
fair. Like it doesn't have to be fully.
Yeah, we were there.
Everything exactly. You were there. Everything doesn't have to be 100% in character.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are waking up. It's morning. Is this the music I want for that?
Is this morning music? Ooh, the
This-
playlist has expanded.
Yeah.
We've been having fun.
expanded playlist. Ooh.
Making more music.
You guys have woken up. It's morning. You are in the hotel for the
Second day? Is this day 2?
perhaps.
I think it's day 2 in Red Cove.
Yes,
Day
day
two
two
in
in Red
Red
Cove.
Cove.
Yes.
Red
Yes.
Cove.
Waking up
This is
in the
second
hotel
day.
for the second
Yes.
You're coming out of your hotel rooms.
Is this the kind of hotel where one could request that newspapers be delivered to one's room?
Absolutely.
Okay. Then Rills would 100% have requested both the
Scrutinizer
scrutinizer especially,
and the
and then the
Yeah.
legitimate paper.
The legitimate
I can't remember the name of the
newspaper.
paper.
Those would be at the. I think if you requested them previously, those would be waiting for you at the outside your door, like on your doorstep.
yes, that kind of
Yeah.
service.
So
to
you now have those.
Yes, that's how Rills would start her day.
And
Like,
Scrutinizer is
Putting on her face and
full of new nonsense.
oh good. And I want the record to reflect she reads the scrutinizer first after the reviews.
Yeah. Nothing particularly stands out at you, other than there's some wild ideas about what the tentacle on the beach is, and it's
Okay.
probably all nonsense.
Probably.
Yeah,
all
there's
nonsense.
particularly there's one person claiming that the tentacle is talking to them, like they're communicating with the tentacle.
Is the person named
No.
in the article?
anonymously,
Anonymously. Okay.
So there may not even be a person.
So that's the type
They
of
could just be
thing that
making
Rills
up
is
a story,
reading
yeah.
the paper and like, oh, it's a shame they didn't say who it was. I'd have tried to look them up.
Yeah. On the regular paper, there's a lot of information about this current day's plans for celebration, because this is also the second day of the celebrations of the wedding. So there's some other things happening. Nothing of note, really, though. It's just more blah 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 kind of stuff. But
Sure,
apparently
sure.
the
Fluff
entirely,
pieces and stuff
yeah,
type of thing.
Yeah, a lot of that. The entirely the gift of the regular animal menagerie of
Right,
sorts
right.
is going to be put on display, and there's going to be a person talking about it who's a specialist in these animals, kind of
Okay,
thing.
sure.
You know, the kids can pet them, that kind of nonsense.
Yeah. This is, you're all well aware that this is now there are now 6 days left in which you can find the ruby before the wedding.
Including the one you're in now.
Yes.
This day and 5 more.
I guess Bartholomew would totally just open up the day with a big breakfast, just imagining that they're not going to be able to stop for a meal again before dinner.
Yeah.
So he just grabbed basically the equivalent of a lumberjack slam, and he's just going nuts with some coffee right now.
Fantastic.
All right, so you're in
Are
the
you going down to,
canteen kind of area?
Yeah, are you going down to the restaurant, or are you going to try to getting food
Are you trying
delivered
to
to
get
you?
breakfast?
I would order it up to the room, and
Okay.
I think afterwards I would go and knock on Gilman's door and see if he's ready to get up.
Okay,
Mhm.
you can hear snoring from behind the door, and there is no response.
Dad, you gotta get up.
Oh my gosh, the snores of a dwarf must be.
Oh, that was really
intense.
good.
Yeah, like
That
a
was
growling echo. What you did? What you did? I'm just gonna try and describe it.
Sleeping like a mountain.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're listening at Yoleman's door. Not you don't need to. You don't need to
Yeah,
put your head on the door. You're just
No, not at all.
being afflicted by it. And Alistair comes up to you.
Well, tell me.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I believe the Lord is requesting business.
Oh, okay,
Some sort
so,
of morning meeting or whatever.
Is it a good or a bad meeting? I mean, I'm coming, but, like...
Good.
Okay.
Oh, good that you're coming.
Oh,
And
Great clarification. Good that you're
you saw relief in your face, and you didn't like that.
yeah, Like immediately start like dabbing on like a sweaty brow. Like, oh shit.
your pocket handkerchief.
Yep.
comes out. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
He'll come find you and basically tell you the same thing.
Sure thing.
Yep, Lord requested everyone's presence this morning. Drogon, what are you up to?
He'd probably do something similar, order a big meal to the room, but until it got there, and probably while eating, working on just maintaining his gadgets and whatnot.
Cool.
Want to make sure my craftsmanship's up to par.
What do you want to do about Fist Pounder? I think Alistair's knocking on that.
No, Alistair sends you all in to see Lord Quinn. He pushes you toward the door and I will take care of Yolanda. Have any of you seen Fuzzy Hops?
You know, I ain't seen him since yesterday. We all kind of thought he'd come back here, but then when we arrived back after our day's work, he was nowhere to be found. We were gonna ask you.
I see.
He was supposed to be doing lookout work. We get back up there and he's golden.
Hold on.
You should garnish his wages.
If
And
only
give him to us.
Yes. If only that were something that was being done. Okay, and anyway. I'll take care of Yolman. Just go in and talk to Lord Quinn.
On our way into the meeting, I assume that in dwarven fashion, Yolman also had breakfast delivered to his room. Rills just takes the tray. And it's just like munching on it. It's like, you snooze, you lose.
Oh my gosh.
Biscuits.
So you head down over to where Lord Quinn's office is in the hotel. He's got a separate sleeping quarters that interconnects to a room.
This is a place where he would receive business partners.
Okay.
People would come in. It's his actual office, so to speak, inside of this hotel.
He probably has offices in multiple locations. This is his hotel office.
Yes.
Right.
He has one in every single station.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
So you guys open the door. You've been in here before. While you were already here
conducting business.
Yeah. And God, that was awful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't process whatever just happened.
Conducting business.
Yeah, dumb puns. That's what we're here for.
I get it. I hate it. Okay.
Quinn is sitting at the table. He's writing something down. Also in here is Otto.
That's his personal engineer.
Yeah. And
chief engineer.
Yes.
Chief engineer.
Yes.
And he goes. He kind of looks up, sees you're here, finishes off some things, hands it to Otto. Otto kind of bows a little bit and heads out.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Lordship.
Yes, it is a good morning. I saw your report. Yolman sent me a paper one for me to. He knows I'm an early riser. And it looks like you accomplished quite a bit yesterday.
Quite a bit,
yes.
Yes, pardon his absence. It appears he is somewhat indisposed this morning. He'll be arriving a little shortly.
He's not missing.
No. Like he's.
You could hear him down the hall.
Yeah.
It was a long day yesterday. He's just catching up on his sleep.
That's understandable. He gave me the report, so whatever it is that I'm about to tell you, I'm sure you can fill him in on. That is absolutely fine. The most important thing, I think, to just talk about here is this infernal engine that you followed. Yes?
There was a warehouse where they first stopped, but they didn't offload the engine there. Instead, they put on other parts and brought it to another dock warehouse. So I'm thinking something fishy's going on in one of the two, or maybe even both places.
That sounds like a very accurate assumption. Unfortunately, this also complicates things quite a bit, because that means that our investigations are going to be overlapping with the Lord of Red Cove and their interests.
That is quite a robe.
So, what I'm going to have to ask of you, because we definitely need to get that ruby back, and this seems to be the freshest lead that you have because of the ties with the Infernal Engine, perhaps. Maybe they know someone who knows. I don't know. I need you to find out. So, what I need you to do is not be yourselves for the rest of your investigation. I need you to not leave any clues behind. No evidence that you, and specifically I, am involved in looking into anything happening with this infernal engine.
Pretend to be someone else? Oh, I don't know ever how I shall manage.
Hopefully you can help the others as well. Yes, Mark Sullivan.
It has occurred to me just a really weird thought right now. Like, do you think Lord Red Cove would steal his own gem?
His name's not Lord Red Cove. That does make me smile.
Sorry.
He's the Lord of Red
He's
Cove.
the Lord of Red Cove.
You know what I mean.
Oh my god, what is his name right
Hold
now?
on, I'll pull it up.
It's sort of
Stormwind?
Stormwind.
Lord
right?
Stormwind.
Lord
Yes.
Stormwind.
So
Yes.
let's-
Lord
let's
of
retcon
the
that a
province of Stormhelm.
Okay.
Of Storm. What?
That,
Stormhelm.
Storm.
Do you think
The
Lord
human-
that's
Stormwind
like
would?
the continent, not continent, but like the state, so to speak. It would be that.
State. Province, state. Yeah.
That is a possibility, and one that we will have to maneuver with great care. Ideally, you ran up. Ideally, the ruby just appears, and none of us know what happened. If you know what I mean.
I think what Lord Quinn is trying to say is nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
I mean, I get that, but all I'm saying is like, this is starting to look like it's a little bit more involved than most thieving would be.
Interesting. Well, all we know currently is that there is an infernal engine that the Lord Stormwind is currently backing with his, I'm assuming, large amounts of money and publicity and all that. All we know is that there is an engine similar to what you have seen. Not necessarily that it is exactly the same, or perhaps these were purchased. We don't know how deep and how far this goes. So I need you to find out where the ruby is. And this seems like your best lead. I heard from my people down in maintenance as well that you were all in the sewers. They had a lovely time cleaning your clothing.
Yeah.
Where do you think that? Do you think that ties in? You were in the sewer.
Inconclusive.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
terribly likely.
You don't think that the fishmen in the sewer and everything it has anything to do with the ruby?
We were just running down leads to sort of eliminate the possibility.
It does look like some weird cult thing going on. Not good business, but unrelated.
So yeah, they were doing like a ritual down there.
Yes, I read a little bit about that.
Did he share his findings? Like, do we all?
Yeoman shared your entire adventure so far.
Well, did somebody have
it was a detailed
particular?
report that he would have
Yeah.
given to Lord Quinn.
What
Okay, this is
findings
more-
in particular are you trying
Like,
to find?
it just seemed like it was only a part of a bigger ritual, and that's kind of creepy, considering that they're running underground to do it. How big and how far does this ritual go?
And what's it gonna do?
Yeah.
And what the hell is going on down on the beach? If you happen to read the Scrutinizer, I don't know how early you get up in the morning.
Lord Quinn gets a slightly worried look on his face when he realizes that you're like reading the Scrutinizer.
Only,
Yes.
To be thorough.
Of course.
only because like
Yeah. There's a lot of darting eyes. I feel like at the mention of the scrutinizer.
Like, the unfortunate reality seems like they've either got a grain or a whole loaf worth of truth to it, man. Like, there's some stuff going on underneath the city.
I suppose they did have something about those fishmen when we first arrived. And it did sound unbelievable, so perhaps there's a little more merit to some of those stories than we've been... That's a bit harsh to the scrutinizer, perhaps. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there. All right, well... Sounds like it's not our job for the moment.
For the time being. Understood.
For certain. This is not our kingdom, so to speak. I mean, it is our kingdom. It's not our country. Does that make sense? It's not our town.
Yeah. This ain't our circus. These ain't our clowns.
I will try to tactfully speak with Lord Dunstan around the whole fish thing. It's gonna be interesting, I suppose. It should be great. But I would love to be able to bring a ruby with me when I did that.
At what point do you plan on having your meeting with Sir Dunstan?
As soon as possible.
I thought you was gonna say that.
So, you want us to go capture a fish guy?
No, the ruby. Is you even
Oh,
in this
no.
room with us?
I thought you were talking about like trying to convince him of the fish thing.
Well,
No.
He's saying he wants to tell him about the fish thing, but also have the ruby with him as well.
Oh.
Like,
Sweeten the conversation.
like a bad news, good news
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because they have there's 3 fishmen in your like basement holding cell kind of thing.
Yeah.
2,
2?
3, 2,
How many were there?
2.
There was 1 that could speak, and then 2 that did gibberish. Did they only?
Did you capture 3?
I think there were 3.
There were
Okay,
3.
there's 3
There
then.
were 3.
There was the leader one and then
There's
2 gibberish ones.
Yeah.
Which are basically just 1 because they're both useless.
Right.
And then even the leader went useless after that day.
Yeah. Yep.
So, Lord Quinn, I just wanted to ask, for the purposes of not being ourselves, to throw off suspicion to ourselves and, of course, your esteemed eminence,
Thank you.
do you have any preference to who we are when we're not being ourselves?
Well, I mean, if you really want to play dress up, you can, but I didn't really completely mean it literally. You can.
Visible disappointment on Rose's face.
You can most definitely, if you are going to be speaking with any of these people, I would think that you would use good judgment as far as how they would be potentially reporting their encounter back to somebody. So, depending on what kind of lines of conversation you're hoping to go down, you may or may not want to look like you do. But that is not quite literally what I meant. You can go about your stuff with stealth if you prefer, or, I don't know, magic that makes them see little pink ponies. It's whatever you do.
Basically, what Quinn is trying to get across to you is that if anybody finds out
Right.
that you guys are poking at the motor people,
That it not come back.
that if it comes back to,
Yeah.
to them, it makes it look like they are trying to wreck this other engine system.
We don't want there to be any
Goes from intrigue to saboteur.
Yes, exactly. We don't want anything to come across as me attempting to sabotage or steal information or any part of their engine-based technology or business. Does
Understood.
that clarify? Yes.
Thank you.
Donut brain is real.
That's what you get for suddenly imbibing sugar.
Yeah, seriously. The coffee will hopefully help. I'm drinking it now. So Lord Quinn then kind of directs everybody to he like kind of points at the door and says, perhaps before you truly go off on this next thing, you should find.
No, this is the most important thing.
Well, oh yeah, no, he
This is
would
the
think
most
that. You're right.
important
No, the ruby is
The
of
ruby
vital
is-
importance.
yeah.
But there's one thing, perhaps more important, which I hope you believe is more important, I know I do, which is that we are missing, quite literally, one of us. Fuzzy Hobbs. Fuzzy Hobbs has been missing, and he's not known to do that. I trust him. We all trust him, and he would not, of his own volition, just leave his post.
So, is there any likelihood that he might know?
Without even leaving a note?
I mean, if it was that bad.
And how would he get there from here?
No idea.
I mean, you've all worked with him for a long time. You know this is his home in so many ways. I can't believe that he would just, at the drop of a proverbial hat, just mid-sewer adventure, leave you all. I think, yeah, I think, to put it tactlessly, something bad has likely happened to him, and you should probably see if you can find a way to get him back. If he has been, I mean, let's be honest, he's a little strange. I could definitely see someone with some shiny baubles and a carriage, distracting him quite quickly and effectively. And dispatching of him in whatever way. I just want to make sure that he's all right. Plus, he would be an immense asset to you all.
It's true. I mean, he's got magics like which I ain't never seen before.
He is quite knowledgeable and skilled, and weird, yes, but not flaky.
True.
Not in the core of him. So please, Yeoman, welcome to the meeting. I understand you overslept. It's fine.
Sorry,
I'm
boss.
sure Alistair already gave you a worse scolding than I ever would.
Sorry, I ate your breakfast.
Son of a bitch.
No, I'm just a bitch.
Welcome, hi.
How's it going?
So, I had knocked on your door earlier and I was like, "Yo, man, what are you doing?"
We just said that you were post-adventure sleeping because we woke up in the hotel from our long rest.
Yeah, we've just been having a meeting, pretty much the summary of which is that Lord Quinn has kind of, just looking at everything, gone, sounds like you've got a lead for the Ruby maybe, with the Infernal Engine stuff and the weirdness there. Who knows? You should probably follow that. And also, where the heck is Fuzzy Hobbs? You should find him.
More importantly, though, about finding the ruby and dealing with the
This
infernal
detail is
engines,
clutch.
that there is, if it looks like you're not just investigating, but you're sabotaging, or any kind of thing could be brought back onto Quinn. This is a competitor's engine system to them. And he doesn't want to look like they are. He doesn't want to make any kind of political problem between Dunstan and basically.
So sabotage it, but don't get caught. Got it.
No,
Well,
don't sabotage.
Don't sabotage it.
And definitely don't
make
get
it
caught.
look like we're trying to.
Definitely.
Don't get guy.
Yeah.
Don't, lads, don't sabotage it. Not at all.
Yeah. Also, in the discussion of having things not lead back to Lord Quinn, Rolls was like, "Oh, should we play dress up?" And Lord Quinn was like, "No, just don't make it look like I have anything to do with it."
Yeah. Which, I mean, you can. You do
That
you,
is
right?
also,
But-
Lord Quinn also said you can play dress up if you want to, but that wasn't the point.
Yeah.
Whatever's easier for it to not come back to him.
Let's see. Well, Lord Quinn is basically just going to say, it sounds like you're making progress. Please use care. Leave no evidence. Even if you do something you know I wouldn't approve of, leave no evidence, because having another lord as a true enemy will do none of us anything but, it'd be bad. It would bring down the wrath of the king, most likely, if we are in the wrong. So, since this does have an air of in the wrong about it, no evidence. This also means if you are caught, I will not be coming to your rescue. if something in the legal system catches you, I will not, no matter how much I want to, be able to lend you my aid, at least not in a forward.
Understood.
Lord Quinn then kind of pulls out a drawer and takes a little wrapped package out, hands it to Yoloman, and says, "Here, this is my lunch." And it's handmade by Alistair. It's like a nice little sandwich and a
like
little
a bento.
salad and stuff, like a bento, yeah.
You're too generous, Your Lordship.
Rolls is still like wiping off the crumbs of your hotel breakfast with like a little frilly like pocket.
He truly is a hero of the people.
yeah, that deserves that. And I think with that, Lord Quinn is just gonna kind of gesture to the door, say good luck, and then turn back to his paper, fold up a thing, start writing, everything like that.
So he's again just to lay out the details of what he's asked you to do. Find the ruby. You've got 6 days left. More importantly,
Find Fuzzy.
find Fuzzy
Fuzzy.
Hobbs.
Fuzzy Hobbs
Fuzzy
is
is missing.
mission 1.
He's more important than the ruby?
The Quinn thinks that if something happened to him, something happened to him. He's not a deserter.
He doesn't just walk off.
He wouldn't lock off.
I believe
he's
the
just like
term, he's weird but reliable.
Yeah.
It's unlike him
Yeah.
to have disappeared.
It's not in his normal character to do so.
So he believes something nefarious has happened.
As we're walking out in the hallway, Rolls is totally like, look, so Lord Quinn said we didn't have to play dress up, but
I mean, I'm just gonna throw on my hat and tuck my tail in.
good start. But I was thinking we can keep it real simple and just get some ratty traveling cloaks. Forgettable is forgettable, you know what I mean? Just look like we're, common folk.
The armor would probably stand out.
I mean, I ain't saying don't wear the armor. I'm saying cover the armor up.
Aye, standing out.
Right.
You know what? I mean, I'm gonna run over to the janitor's closet and be like, "Hey, sorry about the sewage stuff, but do you guys have a trench coat that I can borrow?"
Oh, I'll check in the back.
Oh, are we down in the laundry room, or are you doing that by yourself?
Yeah.
I mean,
You could go with him if you want.
Yeah.
I got the bright idea. Maybe I could borrow a used work jacket or something.
Yeah.
Maybe some abandoned clothing, actually.
There's a bunch of
lost and found
jumpsuits. There's some ponchos.
Okay. Yeah.
Big overcoat things for working on the top of the train in the bad weather, stuff like that.
Rolls slips the guy some silver pieces. Say 5 silvers. Thank you for your trouble, and we are really sorry about that smell. Really sorry.
So, His Lordship mentioned that. It was a really good sandwich.
I didn't really think Alistair was a good cook.
Did he mention anything about when we're getting paid next?
He never does. But I'm sure it'll show up one day.
I generally don't like to sweat his lordship about money when we have not yet completed the task at hand.
Fair point. Some extra coin might be helpful to our investigation.
Oh, Alistair will come. Actually, let's say he overhears this.
They have bank accounts.
They do. Yes.
It's not like
Yeah, actually, I was just gonna say.
have bank accounts. There's not necessarily a lot of money because you have actual life expenses and all that boring adulting stuff. But you do have bank accounts and you can make withdrawals from it. But
so I think also there's different gold is gold, silver is silver, but there's different emblems for each of the provinces as well. And so there's a
local currency.
There's a local currency for the rail. And you can go to the exchange at the station and just get currency out of your accounts.
Okay.
yeah, if you want to get it in a local,
I have 6 gold on myself.
I
think everyone rolled and got their starting
Yeah, I just had my
amount,
starting goal.
and that's your.
I have
what level?
14
level
gold.
3 now?
Yeah.
3 gold
Yeah.
and 1 copper.
So you should have what do you think? 30 to 50 gold
Just sitting there
in your
for
account
what
for emergencies
for emergency
or what
purposes,
have
right?
you.
Yeah.
And usually you get paid probably monthly, honestly. Like, because you're on the train most of the time.
Yeah.
Mostly also your needs are met. You know, like you went and ate
Housing.
at the station
Like,
things.
yeah.
So
Okay. Rolls is gonna go ahead and take like 20 gold extra out of her account right now. It's like have a little traveling money. Also, you never know when you need to bribe someone.
Yeah, if you're trying to look for information, bribes are kind of one of those ways to do it. That is true.
Rolls would specifically look for a coat or something that is like well worn, like patched over, like something that used to be nice once, you know, and the type of thing that someone has taken care to
Yeah.
keep, like it's a little ratty, but
maintained.
maintained.
Yeah, there's probably something like that in there.
Okay.
That's fine.
The train crew goes thrifting in this episode.
yeah, so you guys
Yeah,
pick
so you
up
can
some
pick your outfits. if
some
you
like
want.
General maintenance
blend
clothes,
in.
no logos.
right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
No logos, no identifying. Yeah.
Cool. Done. Also, I'm for the first time forever. I have an inspiration.
Oh, what
You
did
guys
they do
have
to earn
all
it?
First
been
table inspiration
extremely
of the
in
campaign.
RP
Yeah,
already.
in character.
I feel very like, drawn into the game.
Yeah,
and
and
I appreciate it.
Chris came in and we just assalted him with in-character greetings and
Yeah,
he handled
yeah,
it like a champ. It was like,
It's pretty good.
That was well done.
So yeah.
All right,
and you
heck
might
yeah.
need that.
Is that
great.
what?
So-
Oh.
That sounds like a vaguely.
Here, I'm giving you this
That sounds like a
inspiration.
vaguely.
You're all great and
veiled-
stuff, but
veiled
this next
threat.
part's gonna suck. So here you go.
It's always possible that you might die in the next encounter.
Vaguely
While
ominous
leaning
inspiration.
very close to the bar at the table for whatever reason.
Here, you might need this.
What is
Too
that
many
made
or
of?
like
Is
not
Is that
too
ceramic?
many? It's
think.
totally a
Do you wanna
question.
Is it,
hold
like,
It's
heavy?
really cool. It is
Yeah.
kind of heavy,
I want to hold it. I want to know what it's made of.
So
Ooh, it is ceramic.
right? Like,
where do you guys
You could put soup in it.
want to go? What do you want to do? What's your plan? Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah,
as a
what is
character.
what is it that you all think as characters you should be doing right now?
So the problem really is, I guess, how are we gonna get into those warehouses, right? Like, we gotta get closer to see what is going on in there.
We could always ask around the other dock workers to see if they've seen anything going in or out of the place.
I wanted to go talk to some muckraking reporters. They usually have, their nose to the ground, as it were.
But
Anyone who works an active beat, they're already talking to the people on the street.
I guess.
I'm just saying, if we're gathering information,
Right.
save ourselves a little time.
I guess it can't hurt to do both. Excuse me.
Where do you think we're gonna find Fuzzy, though?
We had mentioned going to a library for information on the rituals. That the fish,
Oh, yeah.
That is a good point.
Those fish bastards were doing.
But, if, as Lord Quinn sort of implied, somebody might have gnome-napped our wizard friend,
Fuzzy wasn't there when we...
he wasn't there when we came back. He was standing guard for us, and then he just wasn't there.
He was really into that fortune teller lady. Like,
That's right, he was.
maybe he went back.
I don't think he went back there and got kidnapped by a little old fortune teller.
He's a
Well, no,
grown-ass
I mean,
gnome.
it's
I don't
just-
know if kidnapped is the right term.
I think he, at the very least, would have gotten so enraptured that he went to do, something by himself. He found out something from her and was like, oh my god, I gotta go act on this, and then went off to do that.
That's a terrible impersonation of Fuzzy. You didn't even hold your nose for that nasally thing he does.
Listen, we can't all do the perfect
I knew you could do it. I got you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I suppose we could start there just to ask to see if they've seen him. Other than that, maybe ask around, see if there's anybody talking about disappearances.
Could you use locate object on Fuzzy? something he usually carries.
Suppose he's a person.
No. But something he don't carry.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was.
Listen, I only objectify women. I know he's a...
Hey, hold up. Men need objectifying too.
Oh. I'm very objective.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Well, actually, I guess I'll
Did you
roll.
forget to
Like,
rename
do
it?
I remember
Yep.
something that he always carries on
I'm
him?
gonna fix that now.
Yep.
Yeah, does he have like a lucky wizard?
That's-
I don't know shit.
Does he have, what about,
Wait,
what
doesn't
about his hat?
he wear like a
Does he have the
no,
red?
does he? And a wizard.
Yeah.
He's got to be wearing a pointy hat.
Well, I rolled a 3.
But we're telling you.
Yeah, they're giving me
We're-
advantage, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
or-
go ahead. I
we're
mean,
telling
it
you,
sounds
man.
like something you would probably. I mean, you've worked with him for like years, right? There's probably.
You know,
But it's,
Fuzz,
it's not like
Something-
6 years, but it makes a lasting impression, you know?
amazing.
Ah, I think you could potentially, if that's what you want to do. But don't
if he
forget,
wears like any
find-
jewelry or anything.
find object is only 1,000
Feet. Yeah.
So
Feet.
yeah,
Oh, that's
it's not a
not
large
a lot.
range. So you
No.
want to make sure you're doing it
We
when
go
you
back-
think you're in a good
We go
spot.
back to the sewer.
Retrace
Not the sewer. I'm not
the
going back in that
manhole.
stinking
The
sewer.
manhole where Fuzzy was last seen. No, I ain't going back down in that sewer. Not today. Nuh-uh.
That was a real draining endeavor, yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
fight
you-
you.
Nope.
How dare?
Yeah, exactly. This is what you get. You know how
So we
many
don't lose
years
inspiration.
of aether flux we went through?
But
with
you're also
no
inspired to
table
shoot me, so it's kind of like...
Yeah, take that inspiration away, Calvin.
No, the rest of us can have it. He can't.
You're banned. No.
This is for everyone except you. You know what you did.
So, are you guys planning to go back down
Yeah,
to
where are you heading?
towards the
Yeah.
park?
The retracing of the steps. We're
Okay.
gonna go back to Fuzzy's last known whereabouts.
You get a Ravensteed coach, I assume.
It'd be
You
faster.
don't walk.
So.
Well, I
Right.
mean, do we want to do that? I guess. Like, do we want to like beat the street real quick just to like kind of get the lay of the land? Maybe pick up on something. Because actually, how far is it away?
It's a fair distance. It's a very like nebulous kind of thing. Think of it like, I think of it as like the size of like New York City. It's a pretty big
Oh.
place.
We should probably take the coach.
Okay.
This is the center of the province. So this city is like where a lot of the humans in the province live. It's the largest population center. It's massive.
This is like the. I mean, it's not Manhattan, but it is like the New York City of New York, so to speak. It is
Right.
like
It is
the
city
place.
of this country.
of this
This is
portion,
where
yeah.
this is where all of the
province. I don't know.
State, province, whatever we want to call
this is where all the money is made because of the shipping.
This is
There's
the
some
biggest.
This is
other
the
This is where the
industrial
jobs are.
center. This is where the
This is where the jobs are.
So you may not want to walk.
Yeah,
It will take up a considerable portion of the day.
Word. Okay, so yeah, let's just hop in the coach, I guess.
Hey Raven,
Yes, baby.
how you doing, babes?
I'm all right.
Hey, guess what? I got one of those rare and random requests where you're actually not gonna be upset when I ask you if you want to do this.
Okay.
You want to transform into a mouse and just take a little nap in my pocket?
Oh. Okay.
Okay, great.
Do I have to sleep?
No, you don't have to sleep. I just asked, do you want to be tiny and hang out?
Sure.
Great, you don't gotta do anything yet.
Okay. I'm a mouse now.
Yay! Boop. Pocket mouse.
Pocket mouse.
Cool. So you guys get a
The pocket's in.
Raven steed carriage, and you hop into the Raven steed carriage and are going down the streets. You can see again people. There's maybe less people than yesterday.
A lot of the things that people were getting set up yesterday have already been set up, so some of the hustle and bustle is less.
Right, and there's people still celebrating and going out and stuff like that, but it's not as big of a day as the opening day of the celebrations for the wedding. They're still making a big deal out of it. There are still
Tons of cool things happening.
Lots
People
of
are
stalls and stuff set up as you get down towards the place. People flying little banners and stuff, and there's a lot of like there's a lot of pride in their province. They are very proud of their lord. You know, a part of being a lord of a place is having the love of the people, and the people do love Lord Dunstan. And
Okay, so he is a well-liked.
yeah, so and same with the person who will probably precede him after he's gone,
His son.
which is his son.
Yeah.
And so they're very excited about it. This is a big, fun event, and everybody is happy. Seems very happy and having a good time. You head on down to the park where all the stalls are set up. Hop out of the carriage, and you're here. You can walk over to the fortune teller booth.
Or you can stare at a manhole cover.
Whatever you want to
Or
do.
whatever. Yeah.
So I guess I approach fortune teller later, and I'm just like, hey,
I hope you remember us from yesterday.
yesterday.
Are you there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you're the one.
I'm the
She's
drowning
convinced
one.
I don't remember her voice. Was she
That's
just
okay.
my old classic old lady voice?
Yeah,
Classical.
yeah.
lady
Oh,
voice.
I do believe I don't have anything to say to you.
Well, let me put it to you this way. Our real tiny friend was super interested in you. Did you see him again?
The wee little gnome fella.
You did just ask a blind woman if she's seen someone.
He did. He did ask you that.
Well,
She
then, let me-
smiles a little bit. She clearly has this idea in her head that you are a simpleton.
No,
And you can tell
totally-
by the way she's
totally
like,
blanked on that detail. Sorry, it's been a long couple days.
As you come around and talk to you.
yeah,
You
like-
remember a fella
looking for the
who
son?
talk like
Well,
his
you know, like I did ask
his
the blind
nose
woman
was
if she
broken
saw
and
anybody,
he
so
had
I
a
gotta ask
cold.
the assistant now.
So
Yes.
there's the guy's
I do.
kind of like off and into the back and talking to some other people.
I'd be
You
like,
want to interrupt him?
I'd be like, excuse me, sir, may I borrow you for a moment of your time?
He recognizes you immediately. He's like,
I
"But I
know.
told you to not come back here."
I know, I totally apologize, but unfortunately, like, my one friend was very enamored with the lady that you serve, and I was just going to ask if he came back.
No, I told you guys to leave. Get out of here. Please don't bother her anymore.
Well, we're not trying to, but like, unfortunately, we lost our friend, and
I'm very sorry.
we're
for your
trying
loss.
to track him down. Yes, I apologize. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, he's just
For
like,
the record,
pissed
that's
that
why
you
we were
guys are-
bothering you.
yeah, he just glares at all of you as you walk away. Yeah.
Fuck you very much. We'll see you later. We'll be back tomorrow.
Just keep coming back. Excuse me, have you seen my
Damn it!
No, just keep coming back.
my cabbages.
My cabbages.
Every town we're investigating, he's there. Just like, stop asking me questions.
Me and my
running
grandmother
into you,
alone.
We keep losing things. We want to know if you've seen it.
We've established a deserved rapport with you.
Oh my god.
All right, my bad.
But no, the gypsy is a bust. You don't
Okay.
get any information from them.
Check the manhole. We could go to the manhole cover and look for.
Signs of struggle, anything like that. Maybe he left a note that we didn't notice.
Yeah, you head over there. Give me investigation. Roll.
Yeah, investigate.
15.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Nope. I don't
This
know.
is gonna be a
shit.
good day. Another net 20.
Oh my god.
Drogon is the blessed. That's a 23.
Okay. Okay. You guys are kind of looking around. You don't see anything. It seems like it's a regular street, right? I think. Yeah. Do you have an idea?
It just tastes like a little dust. And like a shape.
I don't think that's reasonable. We prefer 20.
Okay, what do you have then?
I was thinking there's like there's some thread that is the same color as his robe that he's wearing. Maybe his hat. They're kind of the same color.
Where is it?
Right outside the manhole cover where he was standing, which might suggest he like his robe doesn't touch the ground. So if it either fell off, or it could have been like he was snagged on something and pulled off. Could be.
Or maybe he was really bored and just fiddled with his cloak for a while and pulled a little thread out.
Yeah.
Was it wedged in the manhole cover?
No, it's just on the ground near it.
So I got good news and bad news. The good news is I found a little bit of his robe. The bad news is we already knew he was up here. But considering how it doesn't quite touch the ground and all that, perhaps got snagged on something.
Well, now could we use locate object level?
Okay.
See if he's within 1,000 feet.
Shit. Yeah, I'll cast a spell.
Does using the thread improve its
Like having a
function
piece
at all,
of it
or-
or anything like that?
I don't think so. It's just me having intimate knowledge of the thing.
Yeah, you know what his robe looks like.
Okay, so yeah, we had a long rest. My bad. I gotta reset that shit. Apparently, it remembered me as tired.
Oh no.
So that sucks.
I hate it when my body does that in real life. Have you ever like slept and woken up and just been like, that didn't help at all?
That's
In
after
fact,
a long
I'm worse
night
than
of.
before I went to bed. How's that possible?
That's after a long night of Valheim, and
I actually
I
feel
look at the clock and it's like, oh,
tired.
it's almost 3.
Got a
Yeah.
full 8 hours. Feels like 2 minutes.
Feels like that was bad.
I sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet. If it's in motion, I
1,000
know the
feet
direction of it.
to miles? Is that what you're looking at? 1,000 feet to acres would probably help you too. Like,
Yeah, I just wanted
it's
an
not a
idea
lot.
of
It's
it's not
not a lot.
It's not supposed to be. It's a second level spell.
Yeah. Can you upcast it to make it reach further? Because that would be a nice feature.
There's no upcast
No.
Would be a
benefits at
nice
all.
feature.
That's dumb.
It's always annoying when spells don't have upcast features.
Even when it makes sense that they would, right?
Yeah.
That's
This is more of a like, oh fuck, I lost my keys in my house sort of stuff.
yeah.
That's why I picked
That's
it,
what you
'cause
picked
I
it.
was
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
And then unfortunately, the magic jewel is in this room.
Jimmy!
It does last for 10 minutes, though.
Yeah.
So I can kind of wander around.
You could get in the
so if
carriage
you
and
cast it when we were in the carriage moving, you could really optimize your
Your searching potential.
yeah.
That's
So
true.
we do that.
Get in the
Just
carriage.
kind of.
Quickly! Run in any direction really quickly!
Any direction?
Okay, let's say you do that. You hop in the
let's
do you
carriage.
let's say
want
we
to
do that.
direct it in a different way? Because I don't know if Rick was joking or
I
not.
was joking.
Okay.
That was,
Yeah,
I was
alright.
gonna say
Yeah,
where
that
would
doesn't
you-
seem
what-
like the
what
tactical
direction you-
gamer I know.
So you could go towards the
We're in
docks.
circles for
But you know
That
what?
is where the warehouse was that you tried to sneak
You
into. You could go up towards Dunstan's manor.
Could we like?
You're kind of central to the city right now.
Is there anything that we could like rent? Perhaps that like it's like a hot air balloon, and kind of like be in the sky for this one. Or does anybody have a fly
That's gonna-
spell?
Going up is going to be your range less.
You need to be a certain
Honestly,
height to...
I would be
A-
a certain
A
height to
carriage
maximize it
driver who
almost.
knows their way around this city would probably be our best bet. Like, hey, take us on a route that goes, to the different
a
like
big
burrows or whatever.
1,000 foot
Yeah.
as best
Let's
as
take a
possible
nice-
snake
yeah.
kind of thing. In what direction?
I have a better idea.
Oh.
If I do
Casting
throw
the
poppets-
spell and you're trying to decide whether you're getting into a carriage or whatever, you're looking for Fuzzy Hobbs. You've
Their
got
cloak.
the spell up. You're looking for the cloak.
The cloak.
his
The
clothes.
rope. Yeah,
his
the
robes,
Fuzzy's cloak.
his clothes that he wears all the time. His wizarding.
Didn't you speak with some shady?
I did speak with some shady.
Did they mention
individuals.
any weird places that they hang out?
That's a great question.
Because we could head in that direction and see if any ne'er do wells.
That is a good point. And one that I would like to bring up with either of our teammates. If not both.
It's not exactly what we wanted to have happen, but that is interesting. Is it fun? random moment of inspiration that is highly questionable.
Questionable inspiration.
Okay,
Is it fun?
let's
That
start.
sounds like a good name.
Let's
for a
start
podcast.
off with what direction do you want to take the carriage?
Where do you feel in the city Fuzzy is most likely to be?
Yeah, because I don't think
That's
that
really
there's no airships currently anywhere near you.
Is there a area? Is there like a large library or a research college or something?
Yeah, towards the Dunstan estate. Yeah, there's the
I
whole
would
college.
say, I would say that would
Head
be,
towards there.
I mean, if he is still able to travel by his own free will,
He might be reading
he
a book.
might be reading a book.
I could see a wizard losing a sense of time and reading a book for like a day,
Just
but
got lost at the library.
Flaking
you know?
away during a mission to go
No,
read is a
exactly.
little weird.
Well, the thing is, if he got kidnapped, we don't have any clue.
That's why I was thinking, like a shady part of the city.
Yeah, somebody where nobody else goes, really.
The part of town that nobody goes unless they've got something that they're looking for that they
the
shouldn't be
other
looking
side
for.
of the tracks. So
As it
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, no man's land, if you will.
I hate this so much.
wow. Oh my
but-
god.
So, having the charlatan background as Rills does, it is easy for her to make and already has contacts in the criminal underworld. So she would probably go talk to some people. Be like, hey, where's people hanging out these days? You know, when they need to theoretically, like, fence some stolen goods or, you know, score some wizard drugs or anything like that.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure. I'm gonna roll the big one. Wish I counted bounce outs.
Was it a 20?
No, it was.
It was a 17.
It was a 17.
Yeah,
which is
that
still
is
pretty good.
good.
Hang on, this is a 13 on the die, which makes a persuasion of 16.
Yeah, so you find somebody that looks like they might know that kind of information, and kind of start having a conversation with them.
Sure.
And they let you know something you're probably already pretty sure of, which is that it's down by the docks.
Down
The
by
closer
docks
you are
is-
to the docks, the
Got
closer you are to where the criminal activities happen.
Gotcha.
It's I mean, there's legitimate stuff happening there too, but
Obviously.
The day jobs.
I also have as my background City Watch investigator.
Hmm.
Watcher's Eye. I can easily locate outposts for the City Watch or similar organization, and just as easily pick out the dens of criminal activity in the community.
sure. So once you're down there, you guys will be able to locate that kind of stuff. No problem. So are you getting in the carriage and going towards that?
Going towards
Sure.
the docks?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Towards the docks.
That'd be my suggestion.
So you're hopping in. The spell is cast. You are.
The carriage is moving.
The carriage is moving, and as you kind of like are pulling out of the park area, yeah, and looking for it and not getting a ping back, you see along the sidewalk. Actually, let's do perception checks.
You see something.
Let's see.
How well do you see
We
it?
see a thing.
I don't know what you're trying to do here. Oh, how exciting. It's for the rain.
Come on, brain.
Ooh.
Did you see the thing?
Ooh.
14.
Perception?
Mhm.
What is Wilson's perception?
13.
12.
A number. Perception. Oh, +1. Awesome. 16.
Okay. 16 and
14.
Yeah, the 16. Real. You see as you're kind of like just looking out the window, just generally watching the crowds go by as they kind of pour into the park for the celebrations. On the sidewalk is Fuzzy Hops. Just walking towards where you were last at, actually, more or less.
That's that motherfucker right there.
Carriage is going by.
You see
Is
that?
he wearing his robe?
Is he dressed just like the way he normally is? That's Fuzzy right there.
Hold up. Dude, wait, where is it?
Not there.
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse
Nothing.
me, Coachman. Can you just pull aside?
Hold on.
Oh, hold up.
The spell's not getting a ping off of him.
Oh shit, that probably ain't even really him. It's probably like some doppelganger, some stupid bullshit. Oh my god, I'm gonna
fucking get my
Maybe we
hands
should
bloody
follow him
today.
anyway.
Hey, coachman, follow that gnome.
And he just kind of pulls over because you're like, you know, a few feet away.
Much faster than a little gnome.
Yeah. You guys have longer. Well,
The
Drive
little
casual.
crab's legs sound like.
so yeah, okay. So he'll kind of pull the horses around and come back the other way. Horses, the raven steeds.
Do we like just lean out of the carriage and just like unmarked van our gnome? Just like. Just grab-
No, we want to follow him. See where
No,
he
we
goes.
want to follow him
Oh,
and see where he goes.
Okay.
Right? Like, if we.
Yeah, there's something hinky here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of are like, give me stealth checks just for fun.
Also,
Stealth
could I
check.
do some kind of like insight investigation to see if he's acting
Like,
fuzzy?
yeah, go for it.
So first
That
stealth.
sounds like 2 bad rolls.
Is it the worst roll?
It's
Good
pretty
man.
fucking bad.
That's right, I have disadvantage. Alright, so 14 to stealth.
I have disadvantage, you see.
Is it a 20 on the other one?
No.
Nice.
No.
7, 19.
3 or 1?
God.
I got shit on.
Oh.
14 to stealth, but my insight is. I can't tell if that is a 3 or an 8. That is a 3. So 15 on insight.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of. Nice.
As far as you can tell, this individual is acting very much like Fuzzy Hops. From their walk, their gait, to
Random vocalizations, maybe that he says on the as he's walking, or
yeah, he doesn't vocalize too much. The only thing that you notice is that they are keeping their right hand in their pocket of their cloak, which is an unusual thing.
I was going to suggest this, but you made this roll. Can I have slid out and I'll be following him with my cloak up?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
While you guys,
That's good thinking.
Absolutely.
So you got out while the carriage was slowing down,
Yeah.
kind of?
Yeah, sure.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I
just
like
kind of
that.
pop out, do the
reading the
thing.
newspaper,
Yeah.
reading, looking at him in the shop windows as he goes by.
You've got a copy of the scrutinizer that you're reading upside down. Yeah.
With 2 holes poked in it.
Yeah.
Well, he rolled a 19, so that's
No,
pretty
no,
good.
you're actually probably stealthing well.
Yeah. However, Bartholomew
Bartholomew!
wall the carriage.
Cheech and Chong
And rolls is loudly chastising him. You're doing it wrong!
I gotta keep my eyes on him though, dude.
No. That's a figure of speech.
Well, yeah, but I still gotta see him with both eyes, right?
No!
But how am I supposed to know?
The
he's
coachman
dying?
is following him. All we gotta do is shut the fuck up.
Alright, I mean, seems counterintuitive. We'll lose him again.
So, he's strolling right back to the sewer.
Really?
Yeah, seems like it. He kind of walks down over towards the where it is, and he's kind of like looking around. You kind of see this.
You think he got brainwashed by fish, man?
Lord tell him, he's got his hand in his pocket though. He's had it in there the whole time. Wonder what he's got in there.
Probably something cursed.
What do you guys want to do?
Sleight of hand, I want to speed up and go by him and try to pull the hand out as I go by.
Ooh.
Okay.
Balls.
You know, trying to make it look like.
Yeah, no, the old... Yeah.
Excuse me.
Give me
Pardon
an
me?
investigation check.
Not sleight of hand?
Not a sleight of hand check. That's not that. Sorry. Yeah.
19.
Nice.
I told you they were going to do something
I know.
you did not expect.
None of this was
D&D
expected.
Every
with us
time.
before. You know we're
Every
gonna pull
time.
some bullshit.
Careful, Chris. You might be a fish man. He might gill again.
No.
Okay, so
He just
ow.
Was that his voice or was that?
That was his voice. Father Hobbs' voice. I'm not going to do it. Just try.
This is so hard to understand.
You just it doesn't pull out of the pocket, but he is visibly hurt, and does not notice you.
He
He does notice you.
Oh.
Because, there you are.
Where have you been, my wee friend?
Oh, I had a whole thing that happened. You know how it is. With,
No, we don't.
well, right, okay. You startled me with that. You just came out of nowhere. Why did you do that?
I didn't see. Very small. I just sort of tripped over it.
Well,
What's wrong with your urn, man?
well, it's fine, I'm fine.
We'll put her there.
We had, I'd rather not. Well, look, where did you guys go?
Eventually back to the hotel.
Oh.
Where did you go? Because we were all together.
We had a whole thing I had to do.
We were.
I know.
You were our lookout.
Well, there was
Part of the job of a lookout is staying put.
there was a little girl that needed help, and I had to find her mom and dad.
I can't hear you.
There was a little girl that needed help, and I had to find her mom and dad.
A little lost girl. He had to find their
Thank you.
parents.
The volume
I will try to.
translator.
Yeah, it's hard to yell in the nasal.
No, that is a hard
can't
voice
even
to
do
raise
it
your
very well at this voice.
Yeah, he's
I'm
very.
pressing X to out.
Yeah.
And then there was some candy that I'd never had that kind of candy before.
New
and
candy.
I was trying that out.
He just
And
tries
then,
candy.
Is this conversation? Can we hear this?
you're right
How
next
far
to
we
them
are?
in the
I
thing,
mean-
and he it does look like he is aware of you guys in the.
I would
especially
also
with
like to
Snuffle.
roll X to doubt. Can I roll some insight about this?
Yeah, if you guys can do whatever you want. You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, like if you
What
want to roll
insight?
insight.
I want to roll
they-
insight about whether or
Yeah,
not I believe
that's
this to
what I
be
was
my
saying.
friend
Yeah.
and
Please.
colleague,
Yeah.
Fuzzy Hobbs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
18.
etc.
Insight?
Hold on.
What is Rose's insight? What is Rose's insight? +1. 12.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Something's up.
Something. This isn't. This isn't
right.
This isn't
well,
right.
you already know.
Yeah.
This isn't. That's not Fuzzy Hobbs' robes for sure.
Right.
You know
Sure
that.
does look like it.
At the very
But it
least,
does look like him.
looks like him, but those aren't his clothes. Also, we can
For
prove
sure.
that.
That
He
you know for
recognized
sure.
us.
That we know for sure.
You
He
recognize.
he recognized you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a pause. Well, actually, let's do a perception check right here. Yeah. He's gonna be like, we gotta go. I think I know where the stuff is. We've been looking for. We gotta get out of here. I came to find you guys.
Oh, what stuff would that be?
You all coming out of the carriage at this point, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, I kind of figured we were all spotted one way or another.
The ruby we were trying to find. We gotta go get it.
Where is it?
I don't know what the name of the place is, but I can take you guys there.
Where is it?
So you're a little fuzzy on the details, huh?
That was beautiful and
It was
oh,
amazing.
I hit the. Oh,
He's
no.
both little and
I'm
both.
proud of you, but also so ashamed for all of us. And I mean humanity.
Oh man.
The Fuzzy just goes, oh.
I knew this wasn't gonna work. And you see like a little kind of flume of like almost smoke kind of happens, and Mr. Rhyme is standing.
Son of
in
a
front of you.
bitch!
Mother of.
I rolled to stab?
Yeah, right?
Like, go shoot fireball with it!
I tried to do it the easy way. That didn't happen. If you want to actually see Fuzzy again, the real Fuzzy, you're gonna come with me. You're gonna get in that carriage,
There's another carriage parked right next to yours.
and I'll bring you to him.
Insight.
Uh-oh.
And that is
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, Nat 20.
Oh!
I cannot tell. I can't tell the difference between nat 1s and nat 20s on Rid's face. Like,
Yeah.
they always look like,
It's
oh
the
no.
look of surprise, not
no
like a look
character I have ever played has rolled this many.
This
twice.
is a lot of 20s. It's impressive.
So 22.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This is
Look.
insight?
Yes.
There
There's only
is-
so
my
much that
big
we can
intuition.
know with
Yeah.
intuition.
Yeah. I think you're getting there's a malice in Mr. Rhyme's voice. Obviously, this is not Mr. Rhyme. Your friend, Mr. Rhyme, is long dead.
We're just
But it is
calling this
yes,
character
currently
Mr. Rhymes.
Rhyme, yeah.
There's a malice in their voice that is very honest. They almost certainly are capable of ending the life of Fuzzy Hobbs.
Right then. You got me. Lead on. I'll start heading towards the carriage.
Oh.
So
Yeah, what is anyone else?
Rolls is gonna peek her mouth inside her coat and go, "Hey Raven, remember this morning when I said you could take a break for a while? So I hope you enjoyed that. You want to go ahead, turn into a spider, and crawl over onto that asshole over there, and just sort of hang out until we need to kill him?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you."
Please give me a stealth check for
Whispering into your coat.
No,
For Raven?
For Raven.
Or for
Yeah, that's
Raven. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
For whispering in their coat. No.
I just assumed that we could take it as read that, unlike myself, a spy knows how to whisper.
That's very fair.
It's fine.
I'm going to go pay our coachman.
Yeah.
Tell him to keep following us, but our distance. Is he one of Lord Quinn's? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what guys would have taken for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, yeah. It's a...
Lord
Lord Quinn would be providing you with transport for sure.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. Keep an eye on us. Find out where we go. Report back to his lordship.
Could one argue that an invisible creature would have advantage on a stealth check?
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, am I invisible?
Spider.
I'm an invisible spider.
Imps can turn invisible, so
And be
like,
shapeshifted? That's so cool.
I know,
Oh my
right?
God.
They retain all of their abilities
be a
while
spider
shapeshifted.
and
I
nobody
still
can
rolled
see
like
you.
shit.
I hate that.
10.
That's so cool.
Oh,
You can be
wow.
really impetuous with
That's
it.
the worst.
Oh
Alright.
my God, dude! Tonight.
What? Oh!
I didn't hear that one.
You're lucky.
So, Mr. Rhyme just gone.
So, well, hold on. How much damage can the
Oh,
imp
hang
take?
on. They retain their. They have 10 hit points.
So you just
Okay.
Is Mr. Rhymes busting out 10 hit points worth of smack damage?
Quite possibly. I just
Yeah.
crit.
we just Yeah, there's
Oh.
What?
Mr. Ryan's first name
Do you think...
If you're
what are their
Mr. Ryan's
stats?
first name is possible.
okay for a hit like that.
Because it's just an unarmed strike.
I'm just calling it.
It's-
They're dead.
No,
They're
no,
dead.
that's totally
Yeah.
They
fine.
crit.
That's
They're
totally.
dead.
They crit. It's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
It's a familiar. Raven's a familiar. We can bring her back later.
Poof, gone.
Fuck.
Okay, so going to their carriage. Going to their carriage.
Yes.
I mean business.
I'm in. Like,
there-
do I have a choice on this, but I mean,
Are
technically,
you
I know I have a
saying
choice,
that?
but like this is more of a.
Are you in character?
No. Like, this is more of just like being kind of like.
He's just
trying
trying to keep
He's
his
just
voice
in
up.
character.
like
while he's
rhetorically, like,
asking
do I have a
for-
choice? Like walking towards them.
Absolutely have a choice
You
to do
always have
whatever
choices.
you
You
want.
have a choice.
But
It's whether or
there-
not you have good choices.
There's a definite feeling that
While you
Fuzzy
may-
will-
Yeah, while
Die.
you may outnumber them, they do seem to have the upper hand on some level, in the sense that they know
They have a
where your
hostage
friend
at this
is,
point,
they
yeah.
have a hostage.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
so
like-
it's up to you how you want to play.
It's more of like a rhetorical. Do I have a choice? Just
Yeah.
kind of hop in the car.
Yeah. All right.
As I approach the carriage,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to make a perception check perhaps and see if there's any like traps inside of it on the door. Is it going to blow up as soon as we all sit down?
Oh,
Are
go
spice going to
ahead,
come
yeah.
shooting up out of the
Roll-
seat? Is there a
roll-
machine gun in the
Roll an
roof?
inspection of sorts. What time is it called?
Yeah, perception check. Give me-
Investigation. Perception.
Investigation
something
is a
like
great
that.
one, yeah.
Investigation makes sense, but choose whichever one makes sense to you.
Let's see. Investigation probably 19.
Yeah, there's some extra And you know this because it's your field. There
Engineering.
is some artifice done to this carriage specifically.
The doors. In particular.
In particular, the doors, but maybe even more.
But possibly more, yeah. The doors stand out as being a little too thick, maybe.
I'd like to, whenever we all get in, I'd like to maybe wedge something in the door so it can't close properly.
Okay.
So what have I got to do? Some
You're gonna have to do a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, because Mr. Rhyme is there watching you get in.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's a crit, isn't it?
I'm not saying what it is.
Lies.
You knowing's no fun.
Lies and slander.
I'm pretty good at playing. Who knows? That could have been like a 7. You never know. Or like a 12 or a 15. It could be anything.
Be really
I might have
cool.
just looked at the die and just been like, hey,
It'd
because
be
I
really
can't.
cool if it was like a nat 1 or something, because, oh no. I get a -1 to sleight of hand. That's a 3.
3.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys all pile into the carriage with Mr. Rhyme, who's just sitting there alongside of you.
So I'm probably like at the end. I've got like an obvious something, just kind of like I'm holding it.
Yeah.
Mr. Rhyme ignores you.
Ooh.
Unperturbed, perhaps.
And the carriage moves along.
So what do we call you?
What you've always called me.
No, Mr. Rhyme was my friend. You're Buster.
Call me that then.
All right, Buster. Where are we going? Since we're in the cab.
Oh, that reminds me. You hear a tiny little click, and the windows go, and they're closed.
You can't see out.
Yeah. You'll see.
And what do you want with us at this point? Hell, what do you got Fuzzy for?
Mr. Rhyme just kind of looks at you and smiles.
I mean, it certainly can't be for his manners.
Heh.
Well, you are troublemakers.
Funny word to be coming from someone who just robbed the train.
Yeah, you totally came out, killed our homie that just stole a very important piece of equipment. What gives, man?
Wouldn't you like to know?
A little bit, that's why you asked.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, we know it wasn't for the worth of the ruby. You spent more on them machines of yours than the ruby's worth.
Mr. Rhyme's eyebrows go up a little bit. Oh, smarter than I thought.
Handsome too.
Mr.
Well, the rest of them are talking to this guy. Rolls is going to use her meta magic subtle spell and hex him.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
You now have disadvantage on any ability checks involving wisdom.
Wisdom! Fun! Alright.
For the
there's no
next
saving
hour.
that. Okay, cool!
And if and when I decide to attack
You
Mr.
get extra
Rhymes.
damage, right?
Extra necrotic.
That's
damage.
awesome.
Yep.
That's
Subtle
awesome.
spell. Spy, baby!
Also, hex, man.
Hex
Hex.
rules. Because there's no save. You just
Yeah, it just happens.
get cursed.
Just
Yeah.
Get cursed,
Yeah,
take
yeah.
extra
So-
damage, suck at things.
So Rolls
Go.
is sitting just off in the counter or corner. You still need the material component. So like in her pocket, she's holding whatever the material component of Hex is. I forgot to look it up, but just no verbal and somatic. Just sort of,
I feel
As long
like
as
that.
just sort of gives him stink eye and casts Hex.
Yeah, I feel like there's no need to do a roll. I think that works.
Yep.
Especially.
No.
Yeah,
That's
especially
fine.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Okay.
Oh, also, she probably has a spell casting thing instead of the material.
Oh,
components.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's fair.
Because
Probably
she's
have
a
a
spy,
focus.
she would want to have a focus.
Yeah.
It's probably like. It's
I
probably
would
like
imagine
a
it being a
tended
ring,
Oh,
actually.
a
'cause
ring
that'd be
would
way more stealthy,
Because
right?
actually, I could even see her like twisting the ring, like you would toy with something.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
fidget
mean?
ring.
Like a fidget ring.
So, anymore. There's a the carriage goes on for quite a while.
You
so-
get the impression, based on the fact that none of your questions are being answered, that you're not going to get your questions answered.
Although you
Not
could,
in this particular
if you want to make
situation.
various like persuasion or intimidation checks in a particular question.
If you have a specific
always
way,
an option.
yeah. If you have
You
any
can try to
special ways of
go-
making them talk,
So there was like that confirmation. There's a lot also in what they don't say that you can get information out of, like that. Like, so you weren't doing the Ruby thing, or you weren't doing it for the money, and you're smarter than you look. Confirmation of that's the case, you know, like you get a little bit of something.
Is there any smell of sewage in the cabin?
Not an ounce. Not a little whiff. None.
pristine carriage.
Oh, you've seen these damn fishmen around.
Do you believe the scrutinizer? I take back my previous statement. I retract that comment on your intelligence.
Well, we killed several of them last night, so just be aware.
And delusional.
Delusional.
I mean, you tell us. You apparently grabbed Fuzzy while we were down there.
Yeah, we were in the sewer.
Bold of you to assume I grabbed anybody. Trying to get more information out of me. Are we? How fun. Let's keep playing this game.
I noticed you locked the doors there. I guess you were afraid of me throwing you off again, huh?
Yes,
How'd that feel when you locked it?
You do notice that
You remember that there's a broken arm kind of stuck under here. The hurt arm is right here.
They are still holding their arm kind of close to their body.
No hard feelings.
Yeah. No hard feelings.
You know, it's funny. All that time, you know, we spent together when we thought you was our friend,
Yeah.
chit-chatting after work, playing games of poker. I always thought Mr. Rhymes had a terrible poker face. I guess I was wrong about that, wasn't I?
Question.
Yeah,
Which arm is broken?
the right one.
Which arm was broken on the engineer?
The right one.
Oh.
Which engineer?
The one who's working with the infernal engines and stuff.
Yeah.
There's
The little gnome.
a woman gnome
the gnomish
engineer.
artificer.
She's an artificer.
Yeah.
She was working on. She was being an assistant to
the
Professor
professor.
Nycro. She was the one
She
that
was the one who
transferred
rode
the
the carriage.
engines all the way down to the warehouse that she snuck into. She's the one that shot a firebolt at the end.
Yeah, at random.
Yeah.
And we also had a fireball shot at us. So that's a point.
That was the first time.
But bolt and
rolls
ball are
pieced
separate
to-
spells.
They're separate,
so-
but I mean, they are in the same line.
That's true.
So what would the changing of your faces and all? Ever consider being a gnome?
Have you ever considered being a gnome?
Not particularly.
Have you ever
My beard's much
considered
nicer.
not?
You'd make an ugly gnome.
Have you ever considered not being a righteous bastard?
No.
I don't like you.
Good. You don't have to. You just have to come with me. And that's all. And just do what you're told, and everything will be fine.
Question. As a big fan of the Sherlock Holmes stories, even though the windows are shuttered, can rolls be trying to gauge the distance that this carriage has traveled based on the vibrations of the wheels?
There's like cobblestones and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
give
and
me a-
You can probably.
And probably the pace of the
Yeah.
Ravensteed.
Yeah, give me a either like a, let's do well, what do you want to use to try to understand it? To give me a
Looking
It's
at
the
my
sound of the
stats, this is a new.
That's
Can
what
I
I
say
said.
investigation because I'm trying to be smart?
that's
I think
perfectly
intelligence makes sense for that because Sherlock Holmes is a brainy boy.
That is a 15.
Ooh.
Okay.
Big D20.
I think
Yes.
I think you'll have a you have a fairly good idea.
Okay.
And even just knowing the time and the speed of Ravensteed carriages in general,
Sure.
you're getting an idea of how far you're going to go.
Okay. And we haven't made any sudden jarring turns or anything.
I mean, it's been actually making quite a few.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I mean,
Not
you're
in
not
an
getting,
attempt to confuse.
Yeah.
That was my
yeah.
question.
You're not getting
Again,
any. Yeah.
A lot
not
of,
getting any.
A lot of detective stories live rent free in my brain.
That's totally cool. I like that.
Anything else you want to do, or do you want to wait
While
out
you're
the
in the
carriage
carriage,
ride?
yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of I think collectively, besides maybe Drogon, our characters are a little bit too simple to get past this wall here. Not to be mean to anybody's character, but I just don't think we have the holes in the
Oh, no, I'm openly trying to antagonize. I wasn't being I was being trying to make him break.
Provoke them to make a
Yes,
mistake.
exactly.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, say what you want to say, and then we can make a
Make
a
a roll.
persuasion
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
If you
Make
want.
some kind of charisma.
Because then there's a
based-
response that can happen
Sure.
based
Yeah.
on
Sure,
Yeah,
what
let's.
you're trying to say.
Yeah. Let's make that an action. of
You
sorts.
know, back when I first met Mr. Rhymes, the real one, I always thought he was just so witty and handsome. And then one day I sort of wondered if he'd maybe fall down and hit his head real hard because he started acting real stupid.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll
Give me a-
for me. That's intense. That's mean. Wow.
Are we doing
I
like a
can't
contested
believe it.
roll, or are we just you just wanted me to RP the trying to
I
piss
want you
off
to
them?
roll.
Yeah, roll a
We'll
Sure.
see how well you do.
I would like to roll an intimidation.
Do we know from when we found the corpse of the real Mr. Ryan how long he had been dead?
Probably
It
not.
it wasn't a long time because
Yeah, but it was
Hours or
also
days?
yeah, definitely days, and because there was a smell.
it was
Okay.
at least
So if
probably
so,
a solid day. at
Rolls would have
least.
said something
Yeah.
about the time frame.
Yeah.
But in that last
Sure.
whatever,
They-
know.
Boy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
I would like to roll an intimidation with my smack cock. Cocked.
Oh, you can do this. Come on, dice, behave.
It was better the first time.
I hate
You know when
that.
it's sideways, but it's kind of.
Yeah, I re-roll those
Anyway,
too.
I still have a +5. 12.
Okay.
12 intimidation.
You can shoot emotional barbs at me about my disguise. I built mechanical men. You have nothing. Your brain is like this. She kind of puffs up.
How'd you solve the overheating problem?
I just solved your overheating problem.
God!
Wearing loose clothing. Come on.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Oh, did you make a deal with someone else to maybe show you some ruins, cheat off someone else's homework? Nothing you came up with, was it?
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I guess, well, you'll see. Let's
Yeah.
let's
So
arrive. Let's
at
arrive.
This point,
We've got this.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
that was good.
carriage
good.
comes to a stop.
You hear some noises. The carriage moves again, but only a small handful of feet, and you hear some more noises behind you.
Noises like doors opening, closing, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the doors on the carriage kick open.
Yep. You hear a little click.
So excuse the.
No
Yes,
problem.
please
I'll
move
I will move my skull.
So the last thing before that happens, so you must be pretty important to this organization.
Actually using the fez as
That's a prop at the
As a
moment.
prop?
Don't
Amazing.
mind us. We're just
Amazing.
Show something very
Um,
important. Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry.
So you're so smart, you must be pretty important to your organization then.
You're implying some things, but if there were an organization, I would definitely be very important. What are you looking for?
Well, all the minis.
These?
Maybe.
Is it these minis?
Nope. I'm looking for.
No, those are Oddlot minis.
So I got,
Are we over here?
Nope.
Not, do you want everybody's minis, or are you looking for the ones for the...
For the characters.
We've just been using Dizzy for rolls.
Nope, I'm not looking for those. I'm looking for there's a dwarf with an axe.
As the carriage comes to a stop, but before we disembark, Rolls gets out.
There's these two things over
Nope,
here.
those are not what I'm looking for.
I have no idea. I don't even know what
Yeah,
creatures
don't worry about
or
it.
whatever you're looking
Just
for.
keep doing your thing there.
I'm doing a thing!
We're gonna say this is
There should be Dizzy's right there. That's
Yep.
what we've been using for rolls.
Give me Dizzy.
He's got lightning shooting out of his hands.
I got it. You talk to them.
What am I gonna say?
I don't know.
The door's open.
And the teapot.
Oh, I was just gonna say, before she steps out, Rolls gets out like a pocket mirror and like it powders her cheeks a little bit, as if she wasn't even listening to Mr. Rhymes in that aspect. She just kind of redoes her makeup.
Mr. Rhyme gets out first.
Yep.
And sort of steps aside, kind of directing everybody to the side. That the carriage?
That's the carriage.
Okay.
And we need a.
And how long was the carriage ride? Significantly less than an hour, one hopes.
Actually, was it under 10 minutes, do you think?
Yeah, I think so, maybe. No, we're not going to do that here. Well,
He has
no, I think it's more than 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Just let me have that. There's more than 10 minutes.
Because you had the 10 minutes thing as you drove by all of the places that you went. That little find object thing didn't hit anything.
What you got out of the find object was, that's not fuzzy hops.
That's not
disrespect.
I tried to respect it
it
in
was
giving you something
useful
for
in
the
a
spell.
way.
You
Because we
allowed me to
realized
succeed once, and now it is a kaput spell.
Forever, everything 1,001 feet away.
Oh my god.
I think I'm a little insulted, but okay.
certain things about distance, you should be.
Forget about it.
All right.
Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, so you you head out of this carriage, you step out of this carriage, and you immediately realize where you are. Because you have seen it before.
Oh.
From up higher.
Oh.
In fact, you could see the window that you...
Maybe
That-
a little cinch
that's
mark
a
on
little
it.
There's a
Cinch,
cinch
yeah.
mark on the window.
However, it doesn't look exactly like how you left it. There's a... What's the exact situation? Because I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
You can just do
you
it. You
guys
don't have to
wanna take a
whisper to
break?
me. Oh my god,
Yeah.
actually it is
That's
almost
perfect break
it is
time.
perfect
Oh, it is.
break
Perfect
Yeah,
break
it's like
time.
10 to 9. So.
I don't want to be the guy that said that, so I showed up late.
Let's do
No,
that.
no, you haven't tried
That's a
to
brilliant
sort
idea.
of failed Pavlova, I mean. You want it.
You made a cake.
Well, the cake is for tomorrow.
Cake is for tomorrow.
Pavlova
There was a
is for
second
today.
other
So,
taste.
I don't know what Pavlova
it's
is.
fine.
We'll be back in just a moment.
You'll be conditioned
we'll
to,
take
like-
a short break, and then we'll be return.
we'll be back. Mr. Wolfman will try to catch you. We're talking about video games. But we're back!
Welcome back to Kingdom's Theme. We left off. You guys have been transported via carriage to the warehouse you were spying on previously by.
By this Mr. Rhyme, your deceased companion from the rails, who you know is being impersonated by somebody.
Yeah, here we go.
Is there a cloth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just do your.
Do the bit? Okay.
Yeah, do the
I'm
bit.
doing the bit. We planned this. I hope you're all ready.
Plan bit.
We
Hang on.
planned
let me
this.
Put my phone down.
Mr. Rhyme spreads their arms out. Well, their arm, I should say. Spreads their arm out in a very ha-ha kind of welcome to my amazing space sort of kind of a gesture with the one arm. And says just kind of manically almost, welcome back. I invited you here to test our prototype. Harlequin!
And with that, there's this like, and you're hearing an engine power up coming from over on this side of the room.
And you see
Something
this
underneath
cloth
the fez, isn't there?
Start to
Start to
shake
shake.
and pull off, and there seems to be this movement underneath the cloth. And you see this whole thing and fall out. Off.
A whole lot of nothing. It's invisible!
Oh, you've
You're gonna-
invented
hold
air,
on.
have ya?
You invented vapor wire.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, never mind, there it is. There it is.
Oh, the top-down
I
camera
run in
view
immediately.
It doesn't look like that. Oh my god.
So, wait. What?
No, I'm fucking around. Okay.
This isn't to scale, right?
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close.
Okay.
And also,
Have time to paint it or build it to scale.
Please excuse the crude.
there's
Need a
two
banana for scale.
of the smaller mechanical men coming out over here. They look a little beat up, like they got pushed off a train
Perhaps, yeah. It could have been pushed off a train.
and fixed up. Maybe.
Maybe.
There's some patches
Yeah.
on them and stuff.
Possibly been repaired a little bit after being, pushed off a train. Or something, maybe. Who knows?
But notice that you're missing a couple.
In the middle of you saying that.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative, yeah. This is loud.
Yeah.
This is like way loud. My feet are vibrating.
I didn't
Come on,
hear it
baby.
at all.
Double check the balance.
I have already.
Oh, well,
Yes.
for now? With this volume for the stream, it's okay? Okay, cool. That's cool. Am I also...
Me changing this volume knob?
Oh, that doesn't
the
change.
story.
Ah, I see. Okay.
My God.
What's my...
I have
I
a gentleman's
gotta find
20.
my character.
Okay.
This thing goes at the top of the round.
Oh, so you don't have to roll.
No.
Okay.
It's not like that. But if you're rolling for the
Where are they? Should I be rolling also for this?
no, they're gonna get out. And with that, once the thing comes off, actually you see Mr. Rhyme vanishes.
Oh.
Motherfucker!
You've seen them go invisible before. Yeah.
I did it on the thing, too.
Okay.
Nice, thank
I'm
you.
just holding it up for the stream.
17.
Checking it out whenever things get tough. And that's just always the way.
Ah, there it is.
You're seeing this thing whir up. This is a large cylindrical, so a spherical kind of like half dome of a body. It looks like a bigger one of the mechanical men that you've already fought. Except that it is unfinished, clearly. One of the arms is hanging down by its side. It doesn't seem to be moving. The other one that moved the cloth is huge. The fist on this thing is absolutely gigantic. You do get the feeling that if this thing were to come down on your character,
That would be pancake.
you would be dead.
It is. I mean, none of you are actually like standard human height. You're all short, but it is as big as a person.
That
easily.
fist.
Normal sized person, not a
Um,
short person.
Up on the top,
Tucker.
up on the top, there is the dome comes up to it, the cylindrical head, which looks like it's also very unfinished. It's got parts showing through, and you see as the engine starts up, things inside of it begin to spin around, and it
Do
doesn't
they
have
make insight checks?
it doesn't have any eyes on it. No, we're just gonna give this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exciting.
It doesn't have any like eye lenses like the
mechanical
like the
engine?
ones down here that have just come out. Instead, it has like a single lens that's kind of just on a framework, and behind that you can see spinning in the background a red, shiny thing.
Interesting.
It's just going, and this whole thing, and it kind of like looks down at all of you with this big mechanical head, and it goes, and it fires a beam out of its eye
Roll us for
that
who targets.
blasts through the carriage and just
Oh.
vaporizes the thing.
Oh,
Oh.
the carriage.
Yeah, just
Okay.
There's now rubble here.
Flies like between the group.
Did the Ravens,
yeah.
did the Ravensteeds get KFC?
There's no raven steeds attached to it
Oh,
here.
so no
they were-
animals were harmed.
No animals were
No
harmed in
animals
this
were
laser ray.
harmed in the making of this dramatic set piece.
That's right.
How tall is this?
It is.
This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 feet.
Is there just to like describe this setup here, because these are some raised platforms you've put
Yeah.
down. Why don't you let them know what
There's,
they
like-
actually see of the room?
Sure, there are like
Kind
some
of.
boxes and some storage things here, but there's a lot of space for like rigging, and there's chains coming from the ceiling for like hauling things up with pulleys and systems like that. They're like working on large mechanical things. Is what this workshop seems to be for. It's not workshop. This warehouse.
Warehouse.
Right.
There is a gantry up here for accessing the top parts. It looks like this
there's
could
a
be moved
ladder?
around, and there are ladders going up to that, and stairs back here, let's say, to get up top to that. So there's 2 different levels of platform.
But they're not connected. Those are on 2 separate, entirely separate sides of the robot.
I think I've initiative.
Yes.
Yes.
You.
Talking's free action, so I'm going to try to provoke Buster by saying, "Oh, you gave it a broken arm, just like you, eh?"
Yeah, give me a persuasion, intimidation.
Ooh, self-burn smells so bad.
What do I have to do that?
It's a weird, like, off-school thing.
Oh no, you didn't buy it. 5.
Yep. Nothing.
There's
no
nothing.
response.
Yeah.
Isn't it a shame when you have a really good idea and a quippy one-liner, but the dice disagree with you?
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Actually, everybody roll insight checks.
Insight check.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
50.
Okay.
10.
I have rolled a nat 1 for a 2 altogether.
Okay.
I wonder what you think is going on.
You're all kind of a little
I'm
bit
not using this die
spooked by
anymore.
the situation. This thing is huge. It's easily like in the gargantuan category. It is not fun to think about it shooting a laser at you. The thing next to you is just vaporized. You're not thinking fully clearly just yet. That roll will happen again next round.
Awesome.
But Yeoman.
I'm just like, this is a new character. I just see if I had any monk bullshit yet.
Yeah.
Because what I was thinking was, if I could figure out where Buster is, I would run up and grab him, keep him on the battlefield. Maybe use him as a human shield.
That's a fair
mean,
thought.
Well, maybe more like a buckler, because no.
You can attempt that
If you
if you want, but you will be doing it with disadvantage.
if you want to hold action, I can be a real asshole. Maybe find him.
There's an extreme other concern here.
You've got
I was
2.
gonna
There
say,
is.
holding action at the moment
Yeah,
might
I
not
think-
be the move.
I think this is maybe our best shot if I can grab him, so he can't get out of the way of his own monstrosity. I'm
Kind
gonna try.
of
I'm
force
always
him into
curious
pulling
when
a
Tucker
punch.
says he's got some.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. That's
Yeah, that music is loud.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. Shit.
So what would that be?
It's probably fine.
Investigation?
Is it good? You happy?
Besides our normal objectives, Wolves needs to kill this dude.
Would that be an investigation?
What do you want to do?
Just to try to find where.
to execute.
I think it's going to be
This guy
grapple
has
check
to
with
die.
disadvantage against
As far as wolves is concerned,
them
that's not a
trying to
mission for
evade.
everybody. That's
So I know where they
With
are
disadvantage.
basically. I can still.
You can attempt.
order.
All right.
It's probably not going to happen, but you can make an attempt. That is going to be your action.
Mm-hmm. But we're not aware of that objective.
I think Wolves might have let it slip that she had gone and killed him.
Yeah, I'm
Because
gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Coincides with
That's a strength check versus your strength.
there was a particular conversation.
Yeah,
with Wolves
disadvantage. So the number, I can see the number.
Yeah.
You have the-
Yeah, there's the stats right here. +2.
I'll write down my number.
I'll write down my number.
Well, we got to tell it to us.
Write down your number.
Now you write yours down.
We are not going to.
That's
And at the
adorable.
count of 3.
No.
Holy shit!
Yes.
Dang.
You got a 19 or an 18.
You managed to grapple an invisible character once again.
With disadvantage.
And we had advantage over here. I gave us advantage.
Yeah. 'Cause
Not
we
so
did-
fast, you little buster.
Ah!
Tweak his arm.
Ah!
Call off your mechanical monstrosity, or you'll have to face it too.
No. They should say that.
I can't! Let me go!
Oh, you're gonna die
Don't
with
let
us.
him go.
Twist, twist.
Hold him out to one side, actually.
Okay.
Here's my book for now.
Anything else? Bonus actions. Oh god.
Should we add them to the initiative then?
Can I take the? 'Cause I can spend a key point to disengage or dash.
Yeah, step of the wind.
But can I still hold on to him?
Dragging a target is at half speed.
Yeah.
Ricky
makes
did the
sense.
same thing while flying and stuff.
If you use a key point as a bonus action, you could basically negate that.
Well, I can't. I mean, because it's a key point, you step with the wind.
Yeah.
You can do multiple key point spends in one turn. It's just a matter of how many key points do you have to spend in total, and is that smart?
So this isn't here anymore.
Yeah, there's rubble there.
There's rubble
But,
there.
yeah.
But
That's not a major.
Hey, Fred.
It's on
I
fire.
did that.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, there's
leave it there for the purpose of
It's
because
on
it's
fire.
it's flaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
on
it's
fire.
Yeah, you don't want to walk through that.
it's dangerous terrain.
Yeah.
What if you threw the gnome in there?
Well, no, I'm keeping him. He's mine now.
Keeping the gnome. Think it'll look good on my shelf.
It's going in my god.
I will. I'll just move with pulling him
Okay.
15 feet.
Towards the machine. Oh,
Towards the
oh
platform.
okay, okay.
And the machine.
How do we stop it?
What are you talking about? You don't understand anything. Let me go.
You're the one that doesn't understand. I can grab you any bloody time I want to.
You're a freak. It's
Bartholomew.
really funny because it has happened twice now.
Yeah. No, it's amazing.
Is there anything above the robot that could inconvenience it?
I mean, there's a roof.
Yeah.
The roof. The
It
roof.
could be on fire.
I don't recommend that. I don't recommend burning this building down.
No, but
Not
I
while
mean,
you're inside
perhaps
it,
if
that's
I
not
destroy or raise the roof.
So this
The roof
is
is not undead.
this
No,
this
no,
thing
no,
looks
sorry.
very, very sturdy, extremely sturdy, and to an extent of like the roof crashing on it is just gonna be like,
It's tank-like. Think of it that way.
yeah, you're stuck in a room with a tank with arms and a laser eye.
And a penchant for destruction and shooting those lasers.
You said it doesn't see though.
Well, it definitely tried to shoot you and hit the carriage.
It is a prototype.
It is.
Or
It is
something.
unfinished.
Yes.
I have nothing to really hurt this other than my pointy stick.
There are also these two other guys
Yeah,
right
they
there.
are gonna attack you too. Those are the mechanical men that were on the.
Yeah, we're in trouble. We should escape. I think because we had trouble with those two guys.
The regular size
Remember, you
ones.
were. That's the first time you got.
Remember that time you
No,
died?
no. I got the last stick on it, and then unfortunately, Mr. Ryan was like, "Fuck you!" and then I went to purgatory.
That's true.
So technically, I did survive our
How's
first
DMV?
encounter with like 3 HP.
You went down too.
I disappeared the first encounter.
They weren't there.
The fight happened in the second session. I wasn't here.
Didn't we have 2 people go down?
Fuzzy
Fuzzy
went
went down too.
Martell went down.
Yeah,
That
you
was
were
just-
down a person in general, and then you lost.
Yeah, you were
2
down a
people.
player and 2 characters.
So you really
got
were
down.
only like 2 people fighting.
How do we get out of here?
You know what? Hold that thought, buddy. I'm gonna run. Let's see. I don't know if I have enough movement to do it. 5, 10. Oh no, that's like 12 and a half. Technically, was the rules of diagonal, like probably like 17 or 20, 25. That's I can't reach with Thunderwave. Fuck, I have nothing for this.
Oh,
You're
you're not
ranged?
close enough for.
Yeah, I
Thunderwave?
have no ranged weapons, and all
What
I
about
have
the
is-
dagger?
I mean, yeah,
That
what's
worked.
What's a
Great.
1d4 dagger gonna do?
1d4
damage.
1d4 damage.
Plus dex.
What if you
Plus dex.
crit?
What if I crit? Really?
It
Really?
could happen.
Do you know who you're talking to, sir?
Look, luck or not, it's still a 1 in 20 chance.
You know what?
All of you have a potion of healing on you, also that you picked
Thank
up
you.
from
Lord Quinn.
Lord Quinn. before you
That's
left.
It was a good luck gift.
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
You asked for that. I forgot about it until now.
Yeah, you
Yes, we
that
did
makes
ask
sense.
for that. It seems like pretty standard adventuring gear to have.
Yeah.
I'll add that.
For
These
sure.
these are rare.
They
In
don't-
this setting.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, they're pretty
Potions are-
standard,
yeah.
but not here.
But they're, yes.
yeah.
Quinn has one alchemist who has created these for you.
So technically, whenever I take the attack action, I get into a walking speed increased of 10 feet.
Cool.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
you
walk.
can throw the dagger, walk some, and then.
Well, no, because I think I have to get closer to throw it because it's 60 feet. So I'm gonna get a little closer at least, and I'm just gonna throw a Hail Mary at the big red eye.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, all right.
Fuck it, maybe if it cracks, it won't shoot. And
That's a good thought. Is this a called shot then?
well, I am definitely trying to hit the big red eye.
Do we have special rules for called shots?
Yeah, it's like -2 for a called shot.
Is that what we? Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
So technically, this is only a +2, 14.
14 to hit.
Yeah,
The large one or the
the
smaller
large
one?
one's eye.
Large one.
Yeah.
It hits the eye and
yeah.
it just lands on the ground.
Ching.
It does nothing.
Oh shit. So I mean, it hit, but just doesn't. Literally, it's just immune to the damage.
No,
it
doesn't pierce the armor, kind of
It
thing.
doesn't do. It doesn't hit the AC. Okay. Because basically, why I'm asking is because
I
I keep
understand.
trying to do my bardic thing, and yet again I can't do my goddamn bardic. So
One of
Yeah.
these days you'll land
It
it.
didn't. It
but
did
you-
not hit.
But what you were getting from that, you all watch this knife go at this thing, and you're just like, the oh shit factor goes up.
Just a little
This
bit.
thing
Right.
is it is a tank. You just threw a knife at a tank. This
Yeah,
is not,
this is what you would think would happen if you threw a knife at a tank.
Happens.
That's what just happened. Put it that way.
it is a tank, guys.
Did you want to do some more movement? Because that was part of what you were doing, right? I just want to make sure.
Hell no!
Ah.
I assume you're just positioning yourself there and that you didn't just try and run through flaming rubble.
He's a tiefling.
I'm resistant to fire, dude!
I'm gonna call it just
You're
fine.
not impervious, but what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Sorry.
we're gonna call that okay.
He
would
managed
you like
to
to do?
dodge some of the flame. That's fine.
Hey, Yolaman, hold Buster out at arm's length for me, will you, hun? Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Cause fuck him, that's why.
We're supposed to kill him.
You're not.
Give
Question.
me an insight check.
Insight.
What was your question?
It's a rules as written versus rules as intended question. Attacking invisible creatures is normally with disadvantage. However, I know where this dude is. He is in Yolaman's arms.
Yeah.
Would I still roll with disadvantage or
straight roll? You can't roll with advantage.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
asking for
I know,
advantage.
but like
I'm just
if you
trying
had
to...
something that could
Give me
you
an
advantage.
insight check real quick.
Sure.
No, I think I don't.
I have rolled poorly.
I think I know where you're.
I don't know what I just rolled insight for, but I have a 5.
Yeah. Nah, you don't know what you rolled insight for.
Shoot away.
Fire at will.
I'm not using that one.
Oh.
Oh.
What
You
happened?
saw it, right? You know when it goes from the
19.
high number?
9.
9. I have a +5 to hit. That is a 14 altogether.
And you were aiming for the invisible
Buster.
person, Buster.
Buster, we're calling him.
Buster
Their
rhymes.
AC
Well played.
is. What did you say you rolled?
I just got that. 14.
Oh, that's gonna be. I think that is.
It's at 14.
Yeah, that's the mage armor,
Oh,
right? But that doesn't. That's not shield.
so that's.
Look at
No. Yeah. You feel the hit, but again, this is a miss. Like rules written, this is a miss. You missed their AC.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So there's an absorption there, but you can tell that they're okay. There's armor there. In fact,
Question.
You can see this little shimmer in front of them.
From battlefield experience, do I know that they just cast shield? Is that what happened? Or
No.
did I not hit?
This is mage armor.
So you hit a magical armor.
Oh, I would have hit if they didn't have mage armor engaged right now.
Yeah,
Got it.
which they always do because they're
Why would you
Yeah,
not
well,
have
not
mage
Because
armor?
they're
It lasts for 8
wizardy.
hours.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
have mage armor, you cast mage armor. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow my tiefling friend.
Okay. Where do you want to just?
Yeah, just
there?
in the direction of not here.
Okay. How much?
Actually,
all the way?
further. The standard 30.
Done. This is the wall. As you get up to it, you can tell that these doors have been
They're locked.
locked shut from the outside.
Some of the sound you heard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you guys get out of here.
Fair.
At least not easily.
It's my item interaction. I rolls is just like shaking the door. God damn it!
These guys, you're up.
Yeah, I was gonna ask which two are these? Which one did we lose in the previous battle? Do you remember?
I think this is axe and hand.
Axe in hand, not fire. Okay.
No, I think so. Let's make them melee. That's more fun. I think they might have to dash this turn.
Yeah, I think all they're doing is dashing forward for sure. One of them is going. Here? Wait, that's
35.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 plus a dash. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
And then this one is 5,
That one can
10,
make it to
15,
here.
20,
that thing?
25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know. The
What in
robo
the
thing.
cyber tarnation?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the hand one, and that's the axe one.
Okay,
Just for clarification for anybody
noted.
trying to figure it out.
The mini that has a hammer is the hand one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Think of it like a fist. Because
Yeah.
this one's got an axe.
has an axe.
How many
Got
do
it.
damage for the
Axe in hand.
for?
Oh,
one
they
of them?
dashed.
Oh, they dashed. They have nothing else to do. Turns over.
Yeah,
Brogan.
that's all.
Action economy.
When do you want the little one, the captured, the one that's getting currently
Buster.
unhappily hugged. Yeah.
Uh,
I couldn't grappled.
oh, actually,
I called a fork a food shovel earlier, so
The big robot didn't do anything?
The
big robot blasted the thing to bits.
that was the beginning of the round.
Drogon is at the bottom of the initiative.
Oh, sure is.
With a shiny little weapon there.
Yeah, boy. It's mine.
It is your turn, yeah.
Alright, I didn't know if you were doing something with that.
I don't think so, right?
Yeah, roll for initiative now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. Oh, cool.
Still me? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. Working arm.
Yeah.
Are there obvious hydraulic tubes and such?
Obvious?
Things that Drogon would be like, you need that for the arm to work.
Give me an Arcana check.
Can you move yours in between these two?
Ooh, it's good.
Oh, that is
That's where
good.
it goes. For the Mr. Rhyme.
22.
To hit?
To know.
Oh, right. Sorry, to know things.
Yeah. This
My
is
brain is
still
hit
combat
actually
mode.
in a prototype phase. There are weak points throughout this thing that you think you could manipulate to disengage the arm, possibly even to disengage the laser eye. In fact, you might be able to, if you can get up on this thing, turn various aspects off. You could mechanically go at it instead of attacking it.
Brute force may not accomplish what you want, but more deft hands, perhaps, could accomplish. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so that leads me to my next 1 to 2 questions, depending on previous answer. Is there something on that arm that, if damaged, is going to mess with it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
But how much? You're not quite sure?
Question number
You're gonna
2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Being that this is a machine shop and such, are there large hooks hanging from ceiling?
Yes, there are.
How heavy are they?
They're pretty heavy, but they're not enough to damage this. More to lift this.
Okay,
Could a person lift one of these large hooks?
here's what I'm thinking.
They're way
Yeah,
up on
yeah,
the
yeah.
ceiling.
Explain
Ceiling's
your thought.
way high, so.
Also, Buster is added to the initiative. They are after.
I have the catapult spell.
Okay.
Oh,
I choose an object weighing 1 to 5
At the moment,
pounds.
sort of.
If I cast it at higher levels, I can increase the weight by another 5 pounds per slot.
Okay.
I choose that item. It flies in a straight line 90 feet in the direction I choose before falling to the ground, stopping our life, and impacts against a solid surface. The object would strike a creature. They have to make a dex save. On a failed save, the object stops moving, strikes the target, and they take damage. My idea. Would I catapult one of these ceiling mechanical hooks into the mechanism and potentially rip it off?
That would be incredibly. That's
you
a difficult.
can certainly try.
Yeah, you can try. That is definitely a difficult thing.
Because this is not a me roll to hit.
Mhm.
This is a I choose thing. It goes there. It makes a dex save.
Okay.
Okay.
Red,
Interesting.
red,
All right.
red,
But you're trying to do a
red,
specific
red.
thing that we're going to make a dex save with.
Yes.
yes,
this is a
because the
dex
spell
save.
specifies that
to
it's a
make
dex,
against.
that it's a save and not to hit.
Now,
Red.
how heavy are these hooks? Because depending on the weight of hook, I may have to upcast.
I think.
These are easily 20-pound hooks, I would think, or 10-pound hooks. Like these are huge, big pieces
Yeah.
of
We'll say-
they're used. You could
That
imagine.
is heavy.
You could imagine a ship being hoisted
There-
into this with like 4.
How
of
about
these
this? There are 10-pound hooks.
Uh-oh. I only have first level spell slots now. Too heavy.
Oh,
By
really?
5 pounds.
Okay.
5 pounds.
Level 1 spell can only go 1 to 5. I need to go to second level to get to 10.
Gotcha.
Damn.
There might be other
bummer.
5-pound objects, but finding things that would shoot in a straight line, is that the problem?
No, It's
No,
because it was a
anything would
hooked
shoot
object
mystery.
that I was hoping would like hit a hose
Triangle.
and like rip that sucker off or something.
That is a really cool idea. You know what?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Why don't we rule cool it, but you have to make an attack roll. Let's just give you your luck has to come into play, and then we'll make a dex save if you succeed.
Okay.
Right?
Your spell attack monster.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can.
Alright.
Yeah, make it like a spell attack kind of deal.
Let's go.
Yeah, right.
This is me in the
That's what
background
I'm
of everything
hoping.
we do in Valheim. Rid.
Could I use the die?
You can.
Yes.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt. Somebody's face. Probably not.
Rid.
Wow, one better.
Nope.
Fuck.
Oh.
I rolled a 2 on the die. It wasn't a nat 1, so it didn't go horribly wrong.
So there's still damage for this thing catapulting and hitting, right?
Yeah, DC 13 dex.
Rid.
Does it have a negative?
No,
Rid. Oh.
it's straight. So just
13 on the die.
sorry.
Is it half damage or no?
No.
Oh, man.
So,
First
yeah.
strikes
The
takes.
spells in this game are so inconsistent.
They are. They're inconsiderate.
I tried to
is the
give
word
you
I
as
thought you
much
were gonna say.
leeway as I
But
could here.
Inconsistent.
They are.
Sometimes it's half damage.
I wanted it to
sometimes doesn't
happen.
do anything.
Yep. Shoot. You know what I am gonna do though?
Yeah. What are you doing?
This guy's right behind you.
If you're gonna shoot me, you're gonna shoot through this guy.
Oh, that's smart.
Or punch through him.
Yolan. Oh, actually,
Well,
first.
actually,
Sorry.
hold on. Whoa.
Sorry.
Yolman
My
is about to be up with Buster. on deck.
Invisibuster.
Invisibuster, yes.
This thing.
Ugh.
Lurching and kind of crunching as if it's not normally moving from that spot.
Does it seem to be able to twist at the hip?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Careful, guys. This enemy is
What does that
cantankerous. Oh shit.
What is it? Oh.
The eye thing.
Well,
dice.
It's a good life, everybody.
Give me a dex save.
Dex
There's a
save.
beam of fire comes out of this thing towards you.
I just
So-
got this feeling
Good, I'm not in line with him.
deep inside me.
Good news is it's fire damage.
This laser's
true.
gonna kill
Well, at least it
me
lights things on
viciously.
fire.
Dex save?
Dex save.
It does FU damage,
You
actually.
told me this laser is bright, and I hope that I might be alright.
Hey!
16?
Yeah.
It's like one of those comic, like I bend at the back a little bit. It's like,
It's that weird anime moment where all of a sudden they're just, woo, no!
like my tail's on fire a little bit.
Like the whole rest of the episode is serious except for this one moment where your face goes extra cartoony.
Yes.
Nice.
And that's it. We're done for right now. It's trying to move.
It moved forward like
what?
what, 10 feet? Yeah, 10 feet. Oh my god, the treads actually roll.
The treads
That's
actually do
cool.
roll. Lego rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeoman.
You better make yourself visible and tell us how to get the hell out of here. They can't turn it off.
Or you can just throw the thing.
That's plan 2.
There's something else I want here.
There's things we want and there's things that just straight up can't happen. Let me go.
Oh, you're gonna die with us. If you can't turn it off or you can't help us escape.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Who's we?
Wait, what?
Who's we?
Who's
Oh,
we?
so you guys have seen Professor Nikron on that platform working on
Pulling
something
the
It would
behind.
be a
over.
very safe assumption to say that Buster is working with the professor.
Possibly the professor at least knows about this location.
He was here.
It's very educated, yes.
Who's we? Nikron? Anyone else?
I don't run out of darts.
Oh, sorry. I think I just shot you directly in the nipple, and I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Into that shit.
Oh, Jesus.
No!
I'm not that kind of
Joke's
hard.
on you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Ooh, goodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring me a tiny rush as if
What do you
you
wanna do?
just threw candy on the table. Like, oh.
I am going
Ooh, darts.
to. How close is that? Is that guy within
Melee?
hitting me range?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm
Yeah.
going
Improvised weapon with
just
the gnome.
Hell yeah.
It's rapping with
I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I hope you understand that nomenclature.
Oh! Oh my god!
Just finished reloading.
Good block. I just need to
Shoot
go
you
for
in
a
the throat.
headshot. Jeez. Sorry. Gillum, what's up?
I'm going to use patient defense and spend a key point to take the dodge action.
Okay.
It's a
Oh.
bonus action on my turn.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Yeah. That's the key point.
Mostly, yes.
The key
And then,
point makes that good.
I'm going to try to run.
So wait, so you're not taking the disengage, you're taking the dodge action.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
There's a
So
Attack of
disadvantage on
opportunity.
all attacks.
it is an attack of
Disadvantage for
opportunity,
people
but it will
attacking.
have
But
disadvantage.
it will be disadvantage, yes.
Yeah. All
I
right.
can
Go.
only move 15 feet when I'm dragging this dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Standard.
Half movement.
Half movement.
15 plus.
Hold on. Documents. Jesus. Plus what?
Roll down.
I know. It's right here. I found it.
6.
Ooh. That's a 19. What the heck is your AC at the moment? Let's see.
It's like 50, right?
Yeah, it's like 50.
You're a level
I
3
think
monk,
this
right?
is.
You're
I think
17?
this is a hit. Yeah, just barely. Just by a little bit. Okay. And it's gonna take its big fist and just reach out and smack you as you turn a little bit. That is this amount of damage. What's up?
Okay.
You want something?
Nope. Go ahead. Keep going.
This stat block doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's how they're written.
Yeah,
The
but it doesn't
average-
give me a plus.
There isn't
What am I?
one.
There has to be one for that to be the hit.
No, that's wrong. Don't worry about that. It got
Okay.
changed.
I'm just confused then. So
Yep.
there's no. Okay.
I'm actually
it
coming
just,
to fix some
Okay,
of the
all right.
stats on this.
Thank you.
You're
I
using.
appreciate that.
I put this stat block down where
That's
this
fine.
episode is.
Oh,
on,
did you? I didn't see it.
No, but you're up here, which was good because it's next
The
to the
other one,
other
yeah,
one where I didn't
exactly.
think was going to be in this battle. I'm just going to fix some of these. That's all.
We thought we
Okay.
would actually get away with something, but no.
If it wasn't for these
It hits
meddling...
you for 3
stat
damage,
blocks.
so it's more of a
Stupid
grazing
dog.
blow. A little bruise to the shoulder, sort of. But 3 damage, nonetheless. And is that the total of your turn?
Because my bonus action was taking the dodge action.
Yep, you've
I
moved.
moved. I
Yeah.
didn't actually take an action. yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was double checking because it feels like you've got more you could do. At the very least, you could save a key point.
I am going to use my manacles to cuff Buster to my belt.
Make a dexterity because they are still invisible and they're not exactly playing along.
Yeah.
Cuff them by their bad arm.
What?
He got memed.
One, total of 7.
Oh, you rolled a 1 though?
no, the mean
Okay.
thing to do would be like, you manacle yourself.
Yeah, you manacle your
You manacle
one
yourself
to your
to
belt.
We're just gonna...
We won't do
hell?
that. However, the resulting nat 20 that I have is going to give advantage to this
Their
character
attempts to
get us
escape.
to get escape to escape.
And that one versus a nat 20.
Yeah. That was like if it had been anything else, I wouldn't do that. But I think that seems like one of your hands is kind of distracted with the manacles, and so therefore, since their turn is right after, right?
Yep.
Their advantage definitely paid off.
I get
It is
to roll
contested.
that.
You do
Yes.
get to roll contested. Go ahead. Where the heck is
15.
that? Is they just squeezed by with a 16. So they have +2 dex.
Yeah,
Good job
yeah.
giving them some dex. Suddenly, you feel like a very light kick to your shin, kind of, as they like kick off and away from you.
You
So
go.
they're visible?
They
They're
are
still
invisible. They're not doing damage to you.
The
They're like-
manacles try to go on. You've got the manacles in one hand. You've got them in the other hand. They're kicking and flipping away. You misjudge where the arm is, trying to go with the manacle on it, and they are just suddenly
Just
you feel
gone.
them rip out of your hands.
Yeah. And
I could argue that should be a straight roll since he's only got one hand, but that's okay.
and they now you don't know where they are.
Yeah.
They're somewhere within a 20-foot radius of you, kind of dealing.
I lost the little fucker.
Yolaman, you had one job.
Oh, shut up.
Bartholomew?
Okay.
Don't you miss again, you hoe?
Fight me.
Rills, you're on deck. By the way.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we're gonna try and make good decisions that may end up bad. So, I'm gonna go up here. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Leave myself a little bit of room for running away. And I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at the cyborg going, think fast, fuckstick! And
Wow, bringing out some aggressive
Spicy
language.
language.
I'm gonna try and push him into the trench so he gets run over.
That would be amazing.
So,
Maybe we
DC
can slow down the
con
tank.
save of 12.
Yeah, you get to roll some.
Oh no.
No?
Failure.
Okay,
Very,
so you
very
take
much.
2d8.
Very fail.
Very much fail. Not all the fail you can have, but
Right.
enough.
But a
that it was
significant
really
amount of
bad.
fail?
Yeah.
So take 8 thunder damage, get pushed back 10 feet, and I'm gonna run back 5. Like this
To
way.
note how big the square is, you might have actually hit a certain invisible somebody if they were in the area.
They didn't.
Damn.
They didn't.
Oh!
It's a good shot. It's a good idea. That didn't happen.
that would've been
Oh,
hilarious.
sorry. But that does mean that you know that they're not in that portion of the sort of like radius around. I almost said what's his name? Fist Pounder. There we go. I can remember names. I'm good at this.
Okay.
I'm a professional. What's up?
I'm just gonna do it.
Mm.
So you see them sliding, like on the ground. They kind of like fall backwards,
Oh.
and they are posed right under where, like, because this thing has big kind of feet things, and it doesn't have actually have treads. So there's a foot that is coming up, and it is coming right towards them. It's not their turn yet, but that's where they're about to step.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Like it's a very good thing that happened for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they prone currently?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Because they're teetery-tottery robot.
They're not going to have a chance to become unprone.
Come
Oh,
on,
Oh,
get
really?
ready
No,
to
they
some
will.
Lost Ark.
Actually, they will have a chance to become unprone.
They're going to get stepped on.
They go before they move.
No, they don't.
Wasn't the
If the
wasn't the big one
major
at the top
DM
of the
says
order?
so.
This thing goes at the top of the round.
Yeah,
These guys
they
haven't
haven't
gone
gone yet.
Oh.
Oh.
They'll
still
have to
their turn
roll.
this round.
They'll have to roll to get up,
Okay.
and if because they're
They might be able to get out
mechanical
of it.
thing, they may
Oopsie
get
check.
I hope not.
out. I hope they do.
Throw the combat into the
Yeah.
Let's leave them.
Yeah, doesn't it feel good?
Doesn't it feel good?
Anything else?
Yes. I hate
No,
to go
different
through
feeling.
I moved, I cast a spell. That was all
Did you
I
mark
could
down the damage?
No, I did
How
not.
much damage?
do.
It was
8
8.
damage.
8.
Right? Yeah,
8 thunders.
8 to those.
Real-
One with the hand.
Yep. Can you closer to more in this direction
Okay.
and a little bit if she's got any left, a little bit forward.
Okay.
10,
It doesn't
15,
matter.
20,
Because Eldritch
25.
Blast has a great range.
Yeah.
Hey Buster, where you at, you slippery little fuck?
Boo.
Shoot the robot!
Disadvantage. 18 to hit Buster.
With disadvantage.
Yes, I rolled well.
To hit with.
Buster.
Okay.
That's how that works.
Okay.
Your disadvantage.
Invisibility confuses me.
It's very
But
You
that's
still
okay.
get to roll to hit. You just have
Yeah,
disadvantage
you're
because
just
you
kind
can't
of shooting
see them.
blind. Yeah.
Because you're shooting blind.
You do have an idea of where they are, so you are shooting
Yeah, you've got
somewhere
some
over there.
vague idea.
So that's gonna hit.
That is gonna hit for sure. When you're invisible, taking damage, does it make you go visible, or is that
No.
just when you take an action? Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's what I needed to know.
10 force damage.
Ow.
You do hear a noise of a. But it's not exactly sure where it is of them being hit, so you know that you've hit them.
It's more where that came from.
It is a concentration spell, though.
Oh.
Ah.
Invisibility is a concentration spell. Good.
Good call.
I forgot about that.
Tell
Hold on.
shit.
Hold on. It's
Oh,
not
how about
necessarily. It's
Oh.
close. It's really close. Hold on.
Plus con.
Nope. Here.
You have one? Okay.
And when they come back,
Ah!
it is not Mr. Ryan. It is the woman,
The gnome.
gnome, with her
Oh,
arm in a
okay.
sling.
Who's stupid now, you bitch?
Fuck you!
You can't afford me.
I don't know. She's got a little coin. She could probably afford me.
That guy's turn.
You
You're
wanna do this
undercut
one?
my
Yeah,
witty
you
got it.
repartee.
It's probably who shags me, man.
What do you think I have rolled the die. What do you think the DC should be for the mech to get back up?
You did. You decide.
Oh, but I rolled the die already.
Is it a DC? It wouldn't just be half its movement?
Oh, it's just half the movement to get back up.
Yeah,
Normally, but he's a big clunky mech.
Okay.
So
I mean,
we're making
don't
it
let
fun.
me talk you out of making this
You're walking
harder.
through the desert and you see a hammer bot on its back.
Uh-huh.
do you help it?
You don't turn it over.
What?
Why
Turn it
not?
over?
What?
Oh, that's right.
What breed of hammerbot is it? I've never seen one in real life.
You almost have the
Yeah, no, I know. I kind of do it subconsciously.
Drogon, this one, the axe swings down at you, but he misses. You
Nice.
blocking it? Yeah, okay. Zing. Comes off your shield. You have a shield?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Crits. Yeah.
Oh, but he gets another one.
No, because it's kind of a work.
Oh,
Two.
and that one is going to hit.
No, it isn't.
24.
To hit?
24? Even if I cast shield, that won't do it.
It spells.
Oh, that's right. You have shields, don't you?
Nope.
That gives you +5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best I can do is 20.
You take
I just want to mark that
4
down.
bludgeoning damage.
Get a bop
No,
on the
oh,
knee.
no, slashing damage. Sorry.
Slashing. Yeah, you're the axe. That's the axe one. The hammer one. You see it kind of put its legs like shoot,
Plus D6.
and try to like flip up a little bit.
I almost forgot my hex.
Oh, your hex. Yeah, that's true.
Plus an additional 1 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Be hurt.
Yeah. That the hand fist one does not get up.
Uh-oh.
It just kind of rocks awkwardly on the ground a little bit.
Drogon?
How did I forget my hex?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Is this? I think this is it. Why would you have changed the screen?
Let's see what happens.
Dramatic violin. Personally, I think there's too much violins on TV these days.
Oh, that gets you shot.
He did no.
They just that
Oh, no.
that knowing
Oh,
look
no.
they did. Yeah.
Oh no, I did it on purpose.
You did it with a
That
look
was-
in your face that
Where-
said,
I did miss it.
Shoot him!
Well, wait. Can I have it again?
Violins.
I think there's too much violins on
Do you hear the
TV
music?
these days. Yeah, I know, right?
Robin,
You can still shoot me. You
Oh,
can
no.
still shoot me.
Monsters.
I'm disappointed!
I know. Beast.
yes.
I'm going to, as an action, activate my Eldritch Cannon on my shoulder.
Yeah.
It'll be the Force Ballista.
Oh, alright.
And the Force Ballista. Is that thing within 120 feet?
Yeah.
This? Yes.
Yeah, very much so.
I'd like to aim at the glass canopy.
Okay. Well, there's no glass canopy.
Well, you
There's
want to
a
aim at
giant.
the big opening part
opening
with the ruby,
and-
or whatever
yes.
it is, the
Yeah.
ruby colored thing?
Yeah.
I'd like to aim at that part.
Okay.
Bonus action, shoot that cannon. Uh-oh, probably not.
Can I shoot that gun? Can I shoot that bomb?
14.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
I'm also going to stay put, make sure I'm not the only target in a line for him. Should it come to that.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's me. Action, bonus action.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody give me an insight check.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh shit, yeah.
17.
2 on the die.
Also a 17.
Okay.
Nice.
Pretty sure I had another 9.
Yeah, you guys are seeing more of these kind of like weak spots in it. Again, if you can climb up onto this thing, you're feeling like you're watching hit after hit do nothing to this giant robot. But if you can get up on it, one, it's going to have a harder time hitting you with its laser or its giant fist. And two, you might be able to do some damage to it up close that you can't do just from far away. This is a prototype. It's got a lot of pieces open. You can pull cables out. You can do all kinds of stuff. Even if you get up to the top, you can almost get your hand or a weapon or something inside of the laser system.
That's what I really want.
But you're going to have to get on board. You know, you got to get up close.
This moving, scary, stompy tank. Also, it's 10 o'clock.
Are there any obvious
gonna-
stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, actually, yeah. There's a ladder right there, and there's stairs on this
Ladder
side.
on that one over here, and there's stairs
Stairs
over
on
here.
this side right here.
Yep.
Okay.
However, it rumbles forward.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
And it's just smashes that one to bits.
A really yucky looking kind of colored smoke comes out of it. It smells kind of sulfury.
It wasn't the magic blue smoke?
Oh no.
How does Buster react to seeing Kane go swish?
Not a big deal. Yeah, doesn't really react. It's
There's no
more
my
like
baby.
really concerned that they are visible is mostly what they're worried about.
Understand.
Another laser blast comes down through, and it goes just kind of sears the ground over here.
Like makes a little arc, like it's trying to improve its aim by moving while it's shooting, perhaps.
But it doesn't hit anybody.
And there was much rejoicing.
But it kind of like turns, and its fist comes down towards Yolan. It is.
Fist pounder.
Fist pounder getting
Don't,
fist
don't
pounder.
move it. It's just the mini. Don't.
I know,
Don't
but
break
it's
it.
fun.
That's
Okay.
kind of his
It's
thing.
Lego. You can't break it unless you eat it.
Well, I mean, no, I've actually broken Legos.
It is actually moving
Yeah,
fairly
kind of.
slow. So you're within range of it. It is coming to hit you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
You took the dodge action, right? Then you have advantage on dex.
Yeah.
You have advantage. There's no.
This is gonna be interesting.
18.
Yeah. You easily move out of the way before. You know, like the fight with Kirk and the Gorn? That's what this is.
Wednesday night is nothing because we're all virtual. And I'm like, dude,
You're engaging in some monkey.
Do you guys have time and energy for another round of combat?
I do.
yes,
You good?
against
Do you have to
Tucker
work tomorrow?
specifically, but also yes.
I do have to work tomorrow.
Okay.
Well,
That's
it's
enough for us
it's
to
your
stop
it's your
then.
call.
I think we
You want
should.
us to stop? Yeah. Let's.
I mean, I don't want to be a dick, but it would be nice.
No.
You-
That's
you-
no problem.
And you getting enough sleep is not you being a dick.
That is important.
I'm personally working on my own self boundaries on what's cool.
Don't let us peer pressure
And taking
you.
care of yourself is
Don't let
100%
us peer
right.
pressure you. You're slowing us down. Don't let us
I mean, he's being responsible enough to not play Valheim, so.
My horrendous Christian guilt! Oh!
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you.
Oh, jeez.
I made my own pun. I didn't mean to. Well done.
An unintentional pun from Tucker?
Well, I was
Wow.
very serious about Christian guilt.
No. I was also raised Christian.
That's how my parents would always get me to do shit. Like, oh yeah, we don't feel bad about it.
Thanks everybody for hanging out and watching. We will continue this fight next week, potentially with a missing character.
Potentially with the entire party, yeah.
Yeah, potentially.
For a little
Oh wait, but without
I'm not
you.
gonna
Okay, so before we
right.
go,
Oh.
I think. Well, how do you want to deal with Rills being out
Disappearing
of this
halfway through the
situation?
combat.
You know what would be really funny? Is if, like, you know, she was sassing Buster a little bit, and then, like, right before she said, like, a big combo no-no word, she just bamps.
She disappears.
And, like, she's right in front of
Sometimes
him.
I do get summoned against my will.
And, like, as you finish your cuss, you're accidentally pointing at your patron, and you're just like, oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Whoa, God.
I was cussing a guy out.
my
My bad.
Yeah, we'll just bamf you then.
Okay.
You just
Imagine showing up and it's like, I was killing the guy you wanted me to.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's fine.
I was literally trying to finish the mission that you gave me to.
Yeah, you're doing it too fast.
that's what we'll pick
That's
up
where
on
we'll
when
pick up
you
next time.
perfect.
when
Yeah.
you come back. Yeah.
I was
That'll-
doing what you told me.
Okay. Cool. In other words, though, join us again tomorrow for Oddlot. And
Yes,
then
and then Wednesday?
Wednesday for
We
Hunters.
having a Hunters on Wednesday?
Yes.
Heck yeah, there you go.
All right. That's all for us for now. See you around, internet. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Have a good night.